Alright, we're good now.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, it should go like I put 5 minutes delay.
So last time these two played, how did it end up? Did it go to the final game? I can't remember.
Yeah, it was 3-2, wasn't it?
3-2.
I think.
I think what happened was Para won the first series, and then Tom went to lower bracket, and then they went and Tom won the second series that they played, so they had to go to the final one. So these two have played 15, not 15, around 15 games together.
And they all went to wave 20, weren't they?
Hmm?
I think they went to wave 20.
Oh yeah, yep.
I mean, even tournament aside, these two practice together quite a bit, so I think they're very familiar with each other's play styles. I wonder how they're going to use that or change up their play styles here.
Yeah. So we have the Ancient start. Pretty sure they're gonna go the same build.
Yeah, let's see if they throw anything different at each other. So I know something that we saw a lot yesterday was Baneling on 3 with the Ancient opener.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't work against us, but it really just gonna depend what their follow-ups are gonna be here. So it looks like,
yeah, absolutely. They actually tried that against us, and it didn't work. And he warned me about it. He was like, they might send Baneling. I'm like, oh, this is fine. Yeah. Because I freaked out once I saw that little thing, like, just walking around.
I can't remember our follow-ups, what we got to defend against it, but
I think we had Elemental both times, and we ended up getting Mudman.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we had Mudman follow-up, so that's why.
Alright. Overall, like, Ancient, I think alone is just really good to have late game, because you have the shields and you have everything. So I mean, if they don't get like a nice tank or some damage, it's actually 5 is usually the wave you want to send on.
Yep. Yeah, everything here scales very well.
Yeah, I mean, I think Ancient's one of the strongest openers just because it's one of those things that can carry you through literally the entire game. Resident Shield, Sentinels, I mean, you can't really...
Not the fastest economical, but as far as safety and utility, definitely I put it up there as one of the top openers.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and once you get tank, you get your damage, you're not really able to send on 8 or another popular wave, which is 12. Especially when you get the Lings, because there's just so much distraction and you have nice shields, and it's harder to make your opponent leak.
Yep. And another Ancient, so we're going to see 5 Sentinel now. So it's going to make it even harder to send. It looks like Para is going to go with maybe the Defender? I don't know.
No, he won't top it.
Just for a distraction. Looks like Tom grabbed it late. It's so funny how these guys literally build the exact same.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Personally, if I build it, I'm just like 5 is what the description says that I need. I'm not building anymore. And I have the collection, so I'm not doing it. But...
Okay, they're going to 20.
True, true.
So I mean, so with that Sentinel on the other wall, I mean, they're thinking probably, okay, round 5, I'm likely to get a send, so if I need to, I'm turning that into a Defender. But now since they get Nature follow-up, I think 5 is probably off the board.
Yeah.
If they get Thunderbirds.
Oh, Parasite is saving.
Saving.
Oh, it's sending.
Ooh.
Rob, you taking notes for our next tournament?
Yeah.
Send here.
Tom does have a slight gas lead too. Para just got up to 4-1, so...
Yeah, so it looks like
See?
Parrot is sending. Tom's got SS, so
Is
he's
that Shadow?
That's why is he sending?
Shadow will help a lot here. That passive.
Why is he sending with the?
this could be interesting. So he didn't upgrade. I don't think he's thinking he's getting a send. Tom isn't.
I don't think he is.
I don't think he's expecting one. The good thing though is with that Magneto, he has so many towers on the board, so that 45 shield that it gives is just going to multiply with all these extra towers. It's a lot of extra hits it can take.
Yep.
Oof.
Send us out. Let's see how he does.
He's gonna leak.
It's gonna leak, but I think it would have been a lot worse if he didn't have Shadow.
Yep.
Okay, so 11 leaks. So Para's gonna gas up, get the early advantage, but Tom's got SS advantage and Eco advantage early. Looks like.
Big difference in work. 7-4, and he's getting that extra money too. But the biggest difference about 1v1 is that, I mean, you definitely feel the difference when you're ahead of in gas when you're playing something like pubs, because you could just send lings and your income gets to be really big. In 1v1 it's a little bit different, because what if your opponent sends on that wave that they just leaked and you get a bigger send and now you have less value, because I mean, the value was different, like 200 before, but I think Air is building.
Yeah, and I have the sneaky suspicion that Tom will be able to find his way back into the game, so I think he'll be okay.
Yeah, I did notice Tom is a little overbuilt here. I wonder if he was expecting a follow-up send and expecting a hold on a send from Parasite to kind of help him redeem the losses from that leak on 5.
But honestly, these things are so nice. So I kind of agree with Mabe's probably gonna go to 20.
Yeah.
For sure. I'm not completely against that. I think we lost most of our games on 20 yesterday, so I'm always curious to see how these guys do their progressions, especially like 14 through 19, to be able to help scale to beat 20.
Yeah, so just with the income, like right now what I said, I mean, Para's definitely ahead of in gas, but the income is not too big here because you either have to make a big send or you have to infuse. So you just leave yourself really vulnerable when you're gassing too much.
Yep.
Here comes the lings.
It's always a delicate balance. There it is.
Yeah, based on what they have too, I mean, there's no really threat of a send probably till, I mean, they're going to pass 10 easily with the setup. I don't know, earliest send, maybe 13?
Could be. Yeah, because 12 is not looking great here. I think 10 is going to be easy.
Yeah.
Sure. And also, while I'm streaming, Creamy did a shout out to Tom, so I guess she wants you to win this, maybe.
It's a bit closer, Para.
Yeah, we can throw a shout out to Creamy too for kicking our ass.
Wait a second, you have to redeem your cookies. You can't go ahead and say things like this.
Creamy showed no mercy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She maxed on us.
Damn.
We
She's
got,
deadly.
like, 200 lings on round 20. It was just like, okay, I'll quit.
And you guys did your upper bracket or lower bracket?
I think we ran into them in the losers bracket, if I recall correctly.
Yeah. Yeah, we took Skymax and Draco to game 3, and it was tight.
That was a
Came
good
down to
series,
the
yeah.
last round.
Every one of those games could have gone either way.
Nice. fun yesterday.
Yeah, we had a good time.
Yeah. So, big difference in gas here, and they are just sending lings. And this is what you do when you have everything that you need for 10. You just send lings because there's no point of sending auras.
Yeah.
Look at that. 11-2. Tom's on 9-1 just for those 11 leaks too. And this round is really important because when you're sending lings out here, you really get a good idea of what your opponent's gas is like. So yesterday may have been guilty in making comments like, they're poor. Holy shit, they're freaking rich.
Both players hold with ease.
Yep.
Madman, 20 for sure.
And they're not saving up gas. I think they're just upping. Similar infuse right now. So RBG's done 1 RRR and 2 RRs from Era. So far so good. I wonder if they're thinking about 13. Or maybe they're just like, nah, this is way too good. Let's just not even send on 13. Maybe poke a little on 14, but they probably know this game is going to go to 28.
I think with these room guards out now, I think 13 is going to be off the table for him.
Yep.
It's 20.
Yeah, I mean, just with double resonator and all those things, it's just so hard to send against.
Look at these build like positioning. Like I would never do this. I like my things to be nice and compact. They're all over the place. Tom's like, this is my space, and like he's almost covered the whole thing. So Tom caught up gas a little bit, but Para's starting to continue his lead because now there's a big difference here. Income.
Tom has quite a bit of gas banked up. I wonder if he's thinking about firing, probably checking the passive here. Ancient.
Ancient again, just heavy.
He's still holding onto that gas, so I think maybe he's hoping for a better passive to send on 14.
They actually don't really have a lot of damage dealers for 14, so they're definitely going to go 14. Because
I
right
really
now,
like the Warden pickup by Tom. Really good on 13. Just you can get a lot of the a good percentage of the wave stunned with one hit there.
Para has Proton, so.
yeah, and they're sending here. So Banshees, I'm pretty sure auras too. Because right now they don't have any damage dealers. It's just a lot of fluffy things and buffing things, but nothing to buff, really.
Yeah, 14 always seems like the wave to send on regardless of if it's good or not.
Guilty passive. Yeah, he's gonna have to.
Oh, yeah.
Fluffy.
The depth.
Oh yeah.
Could get interesting.
Oh, I have a soprano.
Para has more damage than PaCTom.
Yeah.
Yes. Tom's going defensive. I mean, he's got the Overseer, he's got the Soprano. What else do we see? It's a little bit slightly different.
Pretty equal on army value. Para's definitely got the SS advantage, so I think army comp is going to play a big factor in how this turns out.
I'm gonna look at Tom just because he got more sense just from the gas difference. That Warden and Soprano I think really helps here.
Yep, you got a big freeze
with
off there
Para.
on the front, up on the Banshee and the Goliath, so it looks like he's gonna hold.
You know
yeah.
what?
Late
Oh.
surge.
Oh,
Close.
minimal,
Almost.
minimal.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna hurt him too much.
Like, I don't understand these people because if you sent that to me, like I probably leaked everything.
Yeah.
And the game would have been over before it reached SS, but you know. This is why it's the grand finals.
Looks like Para with the heavy income advantage now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Going for the
All the, way
doomsday.
up, all the way up to 23. Tom's still at 17-2.
He's got about a 50 income advantage, and that adds up the longer the game goes on.
Yes.
You know, it could be an extra 300-400 supply by 20, which that can be the difference between holding and not.
The Neo Tank's out. Tom doesn't have a Neo Tank though. Might be
Tom,
trouble.
The Pee-wee and the Captain.
Observer is here, so he's gonna see that he doesn't have a Neo Tank.
Yeah.
Excellent move by Parasite there.
Yeah, so I'm assuming that he knows he doesn't have a Neo Tank. He's gonna start saving for.
Yeah, but they got the
17.
lance now.
Ah, yes, yes. Pick up. Nope. He's preparing for 20 with the satellites.
Yep.
It's interesting because before the tournament yesterday, I was actually able to play with Eric and Era, and I was just looking at the big difference between having satellites and not having satellites.
Maybe big difference. Bring
Yeah,
us up
it's
flag.
insane.
Yeah, I don't use them a lot personally in my
Sure.
play, but I noticed if to hold 20 with low value, satellites are almost a necessity.
Yeah.
Yeah, another observer. I guess he wasn't able to see if he had a Neo Tank or not. Now he's deciding if he wants to send me next.
He's saving.
Yeah.
He's
You know, 18 is just one of those sneaky attacks that I did on Maeve last time we did when we won.
Yeah, I remember.
Because you were abusing me. Okay, anyways.
Parasite's going for it.
Going for it. That's tricky.
Okay, but PaCTom has a lance. Yeah.
Did you see the lands? I'm not sure. It's always hard to see what they're seeing. Can't turn off the lights and, you know, see
I'm
that
sure
little
he knows he
circle.
went for the lance.
There you go.
Sure,
Feedback. Put it in the suggestions channel. We need to see what they're seeing.
Right.
Para's picking up the Yig.
It's the passive.
It's Tom.
Thank you.
Passive.
Oh no, he's sending here. Okay.
Oh, Polaris.
Tom's grabbing the Tree of Travel. Doesn't look like Para picked up one.
I'm saving for next, but will he panic if he sees, oh my god, he's sending a 19? Even sent a Zealot.
It's a big send coming.
Yeah. Oh. Will Winter's Grass be enough? Oh.
Fully surrounded.
Look at that.
The
Look
Tree
at
of
that.
Time is
Doing his thing.
relevant. It's hard to tell with the satellites, but it looks like he's going to break him.
Yep. Yeah, so I think Tom was going to send, but he upped a lot.
Yeah.
And now we're just gonna see that big income difference over here. And the amount of workers. Paris 25.3, Tom's 19.3. Gonna add up.
Yeah, and that really hurts too, because I think Tom wanted to send on 19, so he had to dump all that gas into his assets just to survive here.
Yep,
It's a real tough position to be in.
absolutely. And we have static, so if Para would have resent here, wouldn't have been great. And the other thing is, I don't think he would have resent because he knows he has a grab lance.
See how many Mudmen they both grab?
Yeah.
Just a few,
Yeah.
not too many. Looks
I almost
like
think
Para went to Doomsday.
I'm thinking Parasite maybe didn't think he needed to send here because he has a clear advantage. So he's either probably going to save for a big send on 20 or just get a stronger SS.
Yeah.
But Yeah, it looks like sends are coming out.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, just like that income advantage, you can already see the big difference in getting that early advantage. He's up 100, and the value is almost 500. So
Yeah, and that's significant. And that's over a 10% value increase over what PaCTom is currently at.
let's see what it says.
Lot of quality percent.
It's like Paris snuck in a Messiah there. He's gonna grab. What else did he grab? Did he grab anything from Celestial? Didn't look like it. I think he just upgraded whatever he had on the board. So let's see how Tom holds this.
Satellite. Oh yeah, Paris holding that easily. I'm seeking all three.
Yeah. GG, I think. Yeah, GG to MaNgEkYoU.
Paris just so good at holding 20. He did the same thing to us yesterday. Looking at him, I'm like, how are you doing this?
PaCTom did it to me. You and PaCTom did it to me yesterday.
Oh yeah. And
Game one.
First game to pass that.
Solid game one.
yeah,
Everything's gonna go to 20.
at least. Alright, let's not start so fast because everyone always gets bugged. Okie dokie. That was a really good first game.
Oh, absolutely. So what I was just thinking is like it almost saw a similarity in our games yesterday, whereas like you get one person that sends big before wave 7 or so, and then they get that early advantage, and then they start to snowball. That kind of happened to us where we leaked early, and then we just couldn't recover after that. I think we even talked about it too. Is like we need to have like one big send before wave 7, and we just kind of passed on it just based on what we had. But I wonder if it's still a good idea just to try to get that early leak to get an early advantage.
I think that's why sometimes it's important to know who you're up against, because there are people that know, this person's not going to send because we have everything nice.
Right.
Yeah,
And they'll just keep greeting.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, that was Maeve's plan towards me. He sent me on 2 and 4. Okay. I couldn't do anything. Dirty. Alright, we have Ancient again.
Same openers.
Let's see if we see Banelings on 3, or was it 2, or was it 3? 3? We got Banelings.
It's 2.
Was it 2?
It's 2.
Okay.
Oh no,
no, I think it's 3.
I think it's 3.
Yeah, because you can't gas with this opener.
You could if you go.
If you go just the Magneto, yeah.
I think you can.
But the Sentinels are just too good to pass up.
Right. It'd be pretty ballsy to do it. Maybe if you're in your last game or something and you're feeling a little crazy, but
yeah, the risk and the small economic advantage you would get don't seem to be worth it, in my opinion, at least.
How much do you get? You get 3 income for a Baneling. Not that great.
And was it cost 130? Oh, that's actually really bad.
Yeah. It could be an RBG.
Mm.
Get protection, and then you get an extra 2 income.
Yeah, but if it works.
Yeah, works.
Get more money.
Yeah, the Baneling's not something I've come across though very often, so I don't really have a good idea of what it works against and what it doesn't.
But the people that send it are pretty masochistic.
But it is always cool seeing new strategies like that come up.
Yeah. As you know, I've been doing this in Select. I know they have Magneto and Lings. Send a whole bunch of Lings and just watch everything while I send in an observer.
I was just about to say, you got to send the observer to watch it.
Oh yeah. Alright, so pretty good stuff so far. No tank. You're starting to see a lot of those fluffy support units out.
But I say PaCTom saving.
I think
Swap.
Cherub into Seraphim is probably one of my favorite units for 10. Just makes it so much easier.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's up.
Having at least 2 of them.
Did you play when they used to hop?
I did.
What?
Yeah.
Actually, yes. I think I remember that.
Yeah, they jumped.
Yeah. They used to look so happy and full of life, and I called them hoppers, and then they switched it, and now they look so sad when they're shooting.
PaCTom sending. Yeah. Per second. Yeah.
Interesting. So it's a little bit different of a build here. So Para goes with the kitty cat.
But you saving.
Tom's going with the obliterators. Let's see how that works out.
Yeah, but he's saving. Sending.
I think he's sending 5.
Yeah, because he was doing the gas trick before.
Yeah.
I think I like PaCTom's position here a little better because the android I don't feel scales very well, and that obliterator is going to give him a slow if they don't get good rolls before 10.
Very, very true.
Well,
I mean,
he's
yeah,
not
like I
sending
see-
anymore based on what came out.
Yeah. Goes.
I mean, having the mech tank is definitely nice, but like at some point, maybe after round 3, like you just completely punt it and you're looking for like Mudman or something to put up there, and that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. I can like feel my eyes rolling every time I'm forced to build an android. I mean, they do serve their purpose, but you know, if you need something for 5, if you don't have an armored or mechanical tank, you know, it's probably the best move you can make. But for round 3, building the obliterator, it'd still serve the same purpose to be able to tank, you know, a couple hits from ascend if it came.
Looks like Tom was listening there, so he was gonna go with the Deucer, and he's like, "Nah, I think I'm going for." I don't know. I didn't see what he upgraded. Maybe he upgraded the Hellraiser there, but he did grab the Apprentice, so maybe he's going for Staccato later.
Another good move too, because at wave 5, the producer
There are people that
doesn't
know,
have very
this
much
person's
value
not
at this point
gonna
going forward. Going to be helpful for 7 and 8 a little bit, but still a big investment to make this late into the game. Right, this late, it's only round 6, but
There's the puppy.
No, I agree with you though. Like at some point after, like you want to try to find if you're gonna go with one of those tanks, you almost have to do it before round 3, and then after that, you're looking more for value. And
exactly, yeah.
Like 7, 8, 10, 11. Because at that point, like producer's just not worth it. I'd rather have DPS or single target.
Yeah, you know, once you get to like 11 and 12, it's almost worth selling if you can get something else, because it doesn't really do anything, you know.
We have Sens coming
at
out
that phase
here.
of the game.
Sending. What's the passive?
Nature.
Nature.
Not bad.
Here we go.
Gonna grab
Let's
the
go.
T-Bird. Oh. Grab the Ranger. He's thinking like, oh, I have Captain. I don't know if he feels the send.
For the
Or if he's
veteran.
stopping. I don't think he's stopping.
Oh.
What is he saving for? What is he sitting on?
Medic, maybe.
So he's got
Yeah.
Mind
Medic,
slug,
maybe
if he
Slug,
can.
probably Slug, yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like he's going for Slug.
Yeah.
There it is.
Just
Got it
gets
out.
it.
Just in time.
That's gonna hurt.
But he should know that Para has the Pee-wee that he's dreamed of all of his life. Look at that split though.
Yeah, the Slug bypassed the android there completely, so that's gonna hurt him.
Yeah, and he holds easily.
That could have very easily gone differently for Parasite.
Mm-hmm.
That, I guess, a testament to his positioning, being able to split the army up like that.
Oh yeah.
Yep, very good placement by the veteran.
Got the essences coming out.
Because yeah, I think the same army positioned differently will get steamrolled by that send.
I just went gas now because he can't resend, so just gas.
I'm just checking out the APM. There's such a big difference. Do I need to say who's leading in that?
PaCTom for sure.
Yeah. Getting some APM from Para though, so he's not just looking at stuff. Maeve, did you feed your dogs?
Yes, I did. They're always hungry.
I know. That's how dogs are.
Should we get all of our dogs on camera?
Oh yeah.
Or in stream, I mean.
Yeah, send it over so I could just paste them on the screen. Okay. So, see what's happening for 10. Tom?
The slings.
Not sending.
Curious to see how this split is going to work for Para on 10, since he's got that veteran. He's probably going to draw aggro from the boss on the right side, or maybe 2. But I mean, he's got enough single target where I don't know if it's even going to matter with the Seraphims and the Melias. Like, he's just going to melt one boss probably instantly.
Yep.
Yeah. Now with the wings.
Okay, so I think that Ling placement in the very front is going to draw everything to that side.
Yeah. Because before you didn't want it. Like when he was sent, it went some went to the Peewee.
Yep.
Some went to the cat. But now he's like, no, I don't want them to split. Clever, clever. See, Tom, since he got the Lings, an easy hold.
Tom scouting, interesting. So easy hold, both sides. Tom gets the early vision.
Maybe scared Tom is gonna send here. Let's see.
Other than that, I mean, pretty neck and neck. Paris got slight. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say he has a little bit of a gas advantage, but really not enough to make a difference yet.
A lot of cards or essences. I do. You're not sending her.
No.
13 is good. I mean, 14 is you. I don't know.
13 could be good.
Actually, I don't know. I feel like 12 would be a good send, but I don't feel like either player really has the income or the gas banked up to do an effective send.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
So, Kara's sending a roach. Tom's up to something here.
Both players getting the tree of travel, that'll help a lot on 13 and 14.
PaCTom is sending next.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rob and I talked about this yesterday, and like getting the tree of travel into the tree of time versus a Yig.
Oh, Yig.
Yig is nice, but it's expensive, and tree just, I mean, easy upgrade. It's gonna definitely help you through 14.
Yeah. And that's the new
Have
trend.
the income.
No one's really getting Ig any. Well, you call it Yig. I call it Iggy. But nobody really gets it anymore because it's really weak without anything to buff it. So what's the passive now? Mech passive, so it might be a good thing for Tom. It seems like Pear is gonna go 14. Admiral here. This Tree of Time is gonna help with 13 send a bit.
Yeah, Tom went for the tank.
Yeah, and that's a lot of extra shots. Those 2 melee I can get off too.
Nuga wants to make a shout out to Android, by the way. Nuga's always up to no good. Anyways, look at this tree of time. Just slowing down things so much for the melee eyes to just completely just wreck the Broodlords.
Yeah,
Leave the Sens behind.
even though Parasite leaks this, like for what Tom invested into the Send,
Yeah.
I'm sure Parasite's not sweating about that at all.
Oh yeah, because now he's sending. Tom's sending Firebet and Lings. I actually never seen this from him.
Because he didn't send on 10. His income.
Oh yeah, that's true.
He must be confident in his build.
Oof, and now we have Sophie passive, and we got a nice chunky send here. But there's a Neo tank.
No, I never built
Obs.
two Zella.
Yep, look here. Is hanging on to dear life.
Oh, the targeting on that Doomsday. Just
Yeah.
failed him. So
I mean,
oh, go ahead.
but just look at these two. I mean, they're saving up and they're sending specific rounds, and they both leak 3. 13, Para leaked 3, now he's leaking 3.
Para is starting to pull away though in gas. So I think
Server.
Tom needs to make a move.
And out comes everybody's favorite unit, the Mudman.
Ooh la la.
What can I say then? You want to say next? Yeah. He's sending next.
Yeah, Tom's hitting the Mutalisk too. I'm wondering if Tom knows he's down in income a little bit, and that's why he's throwing out a couple eco cents to try to make up that difference.
Yeah, now he's seeing he has a Neo tank. Let me not send on 17.
Because yeah, in Tom's position with that tank, he's probably not worried about leaking, so he doesn't feel the need to put his gas into the SS at this point. So I'm wondering if that's the rationale behind his move. Because you don't see it very often.
What are you talking about? What do we not see pretty often?
The eco sends in a 1v1.
Yeah.
But yeah, because I think Tom's not worried about leaking, so he doesn't need to put it into his SS.
And he skipped 10. So.
Sending a Broodlord because he knows he has a Neo tank, but his Neo tank is not upgraded into a Doomsday.
Not the ideal passive. Excuse me. It'd be trouble for Para.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It'd be trouble. So good send by Tom. Big leak.
Excellent.
Para's security system is fat.
Yep.
Yeah, but that's a big leak.
And that's a huge
He
leak.
did choose solid plating before shock.
He's resending, no? Yeah, he's resending.
I think this might get him here. Are you close?
No, he's
Not quite.
Passive damage reduction coming in.
Resending.
yeah.
So, but if you
And he
look,
has a Neo tank.
Tom caught back up in income, and he is dwarfing Para in gas right now. So Tom is in excellent shape.
Yep. This passive doesn't help, but he did get enough for the Neo tank. The thing is, if he holds here, Tom's gonna be really behind on infuse.
Mm-hmm. He went heavy on gas too, so I mean that's a pretty.
Yeah, look, he's up like 600 in gas per minute now. So he can catch back up very quickly and infuse if he needs to.
Grano
Neo
giving
tank is
everyone
just
trouble. Yeah.
so good.
Easy hold. Wow. Okay.
Easy.
See if they decide to send on 19. I don't know if they're going to send on 9. Oh, so Tom's got double Doomsday now. Interesting.
Yeah.
Let's see if they send on
Creo
19
here.
here.
No, I think they're like, crap. Hera's probably thinking, shit, I'm so behind on infuse, let me infuse. Tom's just thinking, like, how the hell did he not leak on 17?
Mhm.
Let me start infusing.
25 for. Oh.
Who would have guessed this game would have gone to 20? It seems like it's going to 20.
No, it's fine. Go again. They're all going to satellite.
Pair picking up that second Doomsday. And both players with the satellites.
Yep.
Para does have quite a advantage in the army supply, though, about 400 up on PaCTom. But that difference could be made up, you know, in the next wave because of that income advantage Tom has. Let's see how it plays out.
I know that Para likes to send the Dark Templar on 20.
It speeds up the.
Yep.
Tom is
boss.
making baller
Send.
moves with the Broodlord because he knows that he has a Neo tank. What did they get right now? Ah, Ellie. So we're gonna see a lot of Mudmens. Oh, they're so cute.
It's like Para's going Messiah. A couple extra Mudmen. Tom's got the Annihilator advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a very good unit for 20.
Solid.
Just putting the Mud Boy all the way here, just so it could delay a little bit when go against 20 and they leak. Curious to know how the brood works. Oh, never mind. It's gone. Alright. Okay, he's looking here. Tom's holding on. Ah!
Yeah. But he has
Okay.
a
But that's enough security system.
Yeah. Yeah, Parasite is
Para's in trouble.
yeah. You can't draw too much HP on the boss.
Yeah, that's not enough.
Doesn't look like it's going to be enough.
No.
But he's still trying. He's stopping.
That was
Good for him,
PaCTom.
man. Going down swinging.
Even it up.
Yep.
1-1.
We got ourselves a series.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Next one. This is
Did we
best of 5
expect
too.
anything less? I mean, come on.
I know. This series is always hyped by itself.
I'd be very surprised if any of these games end before round 20.
Hot. Who bugged?
Uh-oh.
Quite.
No. I'm just gonna invite
We're all
them
here.
back. Oh, I should have waited just a little bit. Done. You're not teaming up with Tom. Not teaming up with Rob. Where is he?
What you playing?
Who's? Oh, I'm here. I was like, wait, someone's missing in team 3. Oh, I don't want to play with them. No, no way.
Not in front of all these people. I think I'll wait.
It's gonna, yeah, right. I'm gonna embarrass myself here. Team 3. Amazing though.
Alright, let's see if we get something different than Ancient Opener this game. See a couple different builds. Always curious to see round 1 openers. Especially those new players that are watching. Get some tips on how to open differently.
Mate, just start.
I'm gonna update the bracket. I'll pull it up. Wait, we have nature.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty standard nature opener. Looks like Para's got a little bit slightly different positioning, so he's going 3 back from his tank. Tom's going 2 back.
So that ENT going out is just to be safe against a Marine send,
Yes.
because it would leak a couple if it was just the
Yeah.
2 sprites. The 2 sprites can hold with no Marine, but
I mean,
in
it
a high stakes
depends.
game, it's an unnecessary risk.
Yeah. It only costs 20 as well.
And the funny thing is, like, everyone builds that little SCV there, and nobody sends Marines
Makes
because you
sense.
just expect
Yeah.
the other person to have SCV.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm playing against one of these guys, I'm going half breed and just mixing it up. just risking it.
Risk it for the biscuit.
Get those high roll plays. Actually, that'd be a really dumb move. I mean, because sprites are just so strong.
Yeah. You know, a lot of times, probably only in pubs. I don't think I would do it in a 1v1, but sometimes I'll even gas on round 1 with this opener, just because you can keep the sprites in most follow-ups. You
Mhm.
can, you know, get something that will still hold 2.
Yep.
Auto is not one of those builders, so that's a good thing neither player did that.
This is true.
But yeah, if you got like Ghost, you can pop a Phantom out there.
So as we can see, Tom loves his obliterators, so he picks up 3 of them. Or he goes 2 Terminators, 1 upgrade.
Yep. Blitties are lit. I think people were sleeping on Blitties for a long time.
Yep.
I think, like I said, in the tournament, somewhere along the 7-hour stream, I mean, I used to build 16 of them and hold easily.
So the other thing to pay attention to is like how fast you kill your creeps, and like one of those things could be positioning on where you put your stuff on the board, but also I wonder if Para is thinking that, hey, he didn't get his Thunderbird upgrade right away, and he may have won obliterators there, just
Yeah,
based on how
Yeah.
slow the creeps died.
Mhm.
So that's another
you
easy
always
way to kind of get
play
intel on your opponent.
Mhm.
Yep. So far, so good. I'm pretty sure they're gonna go RBG.
Mhm.
Or, I mean, you're thinking possibly 6, but why is he holding on to gas?
Yeah, fast at the holding. Yes.
Maybe he wants to send on 5. But with the
Here goes
Mudman?
No.
RBG.
Yeah.
What's he doing?
upgrade.
There he is.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe he's a little sleepy. The exams.
Mhm.
They're both going Pee-wee, looks like. I'm gonna skip out the
Yeah.
captain. I'm gonna get that extra defense probably for round 5 just in case. And 7.
Okay, 6 is out of the question now since Ellie came out, and usually when you have that little proton,
Yeah.
that's enough for you to just eliminate 6 send alone.
Yeah, I really don't see a send before 10. I mean, honestly, like if it was me playing, I'm just going all infusions and
Mm-hmm.
just gassing. Maybe 10 depending on what comes out, but I'd be surprised if we see any big sends before 10 here.
Maybe 8, but
Mhm.
I feel like we have some way to go. There's a Roach, though, coming from going to Para. So now he has the Mudman. That Roach is walking. Oh, nope, the T-Bird shut it down. Like, nope, you're not seeing all the Ranger stuff.
Good call out. There's your Adept upgrade. Play it safe on 6. Doesn't look like Pear's gonna grab it. He goes with the T-Bird. Tom going with the Veteran instead. So it looks like Para loves his Rangers and MLEIs, and I'm in the same boat. I just love that unit for 10.
Interesting twist is that Tom got the Veteran before Para. You might have to change the name because it was Para Pee-wee.
It's trademark. Trademark. Trademark.
Yeah, and those Rangers can help out a lot on 6 too if your T-Birds get surrounded.
Oh god, Dun's dogs are now barking.
Do
they see the ghost?
I hope not.
Oh god.
Just the neighbors.
Should actually watch this stream later, and every time we hear a dog bark, we should take a shot. Proc's gonna be like, let me get my dog here.
Yeah, I'll go ring my doorbell quick.
No, absolutely not. That's a terrible idea.
Okay, so yeah, so we're not seeing 8 sends, which is I mean, that would be the round that I think we would have seen, like, maybe there was a small chance, but definitely not.
It's so hard against Mudmen. When half your units
that Mudman will just line everything up for the T-Birds and Adams to clean up. Pearson and Eroge just to scout out what PaCTom has. Maybe considering IGL on 10.
Maybe.
Because the builds are okay for 10. They're not great, but they're not bad by any stretch. So I think he's trying to gauge on whether or not that will be a good move to make.
Yeah.
Parasite is good. 10.
That was one thing that we looked at a lot yesterday, is like doing 10 versus 11 just based on what we had. And we decided on 11 a lot of games. We kind of got burned by I think back-to-back games they got Grav Lance on 11, so it kind of screwed up our sends, but be interested to see if the guys do here.
That game that I went, I played against you, Maeve. I actually went Grav Lance on 10.
What?
That's why I leaked all 3 bosses, and it wasn't because I was incompetent. It was.
I think we did that on Creamy. Was it Creamy or was it SkyMax?
It was well, no.
Where they both got the Grav Lances on 10. We're like, there's no way they got the Grav Lance on 10. So we sent them 13. And then they both just melted the waves. Because like the builds weren't that good for 10. Like there's just no way, but
yeah, I mean, in that case, like if that does come out on round 10, I think now that we know, it's almost a good idea to send that Roach probably on 11 just to get that intel. If you're gonna send 13, like if the plan's 13, you send the Roach and see if they've got the Grav Lance.
Yeah, because the Grav Lance is like night and day on 13.
Yep.
It can be a good kill wave, but yeah, with the Grav Lance, not happening.
And you can pretty much just punt an entire army and go full gas and have the Grav Lance there, and it will just wipe everything.
Yep.
So both players have fairly low army values for 10. The Spitters are going to help Para having one more than Tom.
No, it's the opposite. Para is not sending.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm sending.
Why are you sending?
That's what I was thinking, is like,
11.
I think this is probably a better send in 11 based on what they have. I think easy hold for 10. I could be wrong, but
yeah, he's sending 11.
There it is.
Yep. Yes, I mean, you just see those melee eyes. They just put the hurt on the boss.
Yeah, the melee eye and the Seraphims too.
Yep.
Passive. Where's the builder? Oh, Shadow.
Shadow's coming out.
Should just press Observer, because I'm always trying to look for their builders. I'm like, what do they have now?
I don't think Para's going to be too happy with Shadow coming out, because the Bone Overseer is going to help out quite a bit here. Especially once that Veteran passive kicks in and buffs all the nearby units.
There's the Banshee. Let's see, what's Tom?
Still a strong send. I mean, regardless of what you had, a Banshee on 11 is very strong.
Yep. Yeah. Low SS, so it looks like he only has RBG, so if he does leak here, it's gonna hurt.
And he's sending too, so.
Yep.
Oh, he's leaking a lot.
He's leaking a lot.
No.
Oh, wait.
Pretty
No.
much looks like
Oh!
Necros.
Look at that! Okay, never mind. We were just kidding.
Shadow helped.
Shadow passive so strong.
Yep, so Tom's gonna keep up with Ascend. Another Colossus out.
It's just like completely unfazed. We're like, oh my god, you're leaking everything, that whole entire wave. And he's just like, I'm just gonna send another Colossus.
It's like, you guys are all stupid. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Tom's gonna watch this later and just laugh at us. Be like, you noobs.
Plebs.
Get on my level.
This is another thing that Rob and I talked about too, is like doing that follow-up right away to be able to get your opponent off balance. So I like what Tom's doing here with the follow-up and just
Great
not
one.
going with the infusions.
Great one skimming out.
Yep.
And he gets auto builder, so let's
But he's
see.
still standing.
He does get the grav lance, which is gonna hurt.
And he
but-
has a hat on it. And I do think that every time I watch Para, he always puts his grab lance in a different position than everyone else.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's risky having it that close to the front line.
Some more. Doesn't.
It's
Kinda
at
like-
the angle though. It looks like it's doing work. See if it can turn fast enough to hit those Colossus. Doesn't look
Nope.
like it. Nope.
Yeah, I think he puts it there. And then another player that I see that puts it there is not this Rob, but the other Robert. But it's super close, and I'm like, no, like hide it somewhere around the bushes or something. Like, don't do that.
That's actually, it's funny you're talking about Titans, Robert, right?
Yeah.
That's where actually I learned it from too. Is actually like one space behind your tank and all the way on the opposite wall. Because I know that's where he puts it. And then like the more I've watched the European players play, it's usually anywhere from 3 to 4 spaces behind their tank on that wall. So like Tom has it.
Amy's gonna have a talk with PaCTom later. Got that unit.
Oh, yeah. I'm not even going to look at him right now. I'm just going to focus on Para.
Para saving gas, maybe for a 14 cent here.
Yep. Banshee out. Observer out on that side. Oh, he's sending just so I can look at Tom's disgusting teeter. Ugh. But what's the passive? Nature.
Nature. Tree times gonna be a huge help here.
Yep. Expecting a send. I think more often than not, you can just expect to send on 14. I think if someone doesn't send you on 14, they don't really love you that much.
So it looks like Para, he may have just halted his send, so he sends the Power Mortal, so maybe he was going to try to go all in on that one, but with the passive, I don't know.
Yeah.
It felt like a bad idea, especially against Tria Travel, but Tom didn't get the upgrade, so...
He changed his mind, so he ended up sending a Power Mortal.
Yep.
Fireball.
I think if he would have committed to it, like, he would have had probably a big leak, because he didn't get the upgrade.
There's also not a hat on the grab lance. Good.
Either way, he held.
See, that's the PaCTom level of play. He knew Para would expect him to have the Tree of Time out, so he skipped it and got a little ahead on income instead.
Mind games, man.
Yep.
Just tons of mind games. They're playing. This isn't squad, this is poker. It really is. And this is why I am nowhere near their level.
Same. I'm really just gonna focus more on Para's side right now, unless they're getting sends, because Para's not trying to make me sad right now with the teeter. Oh, we have a send coming out from Para.
But he knows you have a great one. Okay, he knows you have a girl.
Yep. But it's a good wave to send on, because you got Sylphie.
True.
If he's gonna upgrade that Iggy. Yeah, you have to upgrade that Iggy. 500 pearls.
Be scary.
Supply block.
Oh, he's building a crescendo. What are you gonna sell? What are you gonna sell? Come on, where's your APM? There it is. Guess your dog approves.
Yep, he did.
You see, Dunn, that's what I was telling you yesterday, though, that PaCTom always waits to the last second to decide what to do.
Yep.
We were joking that you were just going to copy PaCTom's builds in the tourney. I was like, I don't know, you can't really do that with Tom.
No,
It's too long to decide.
no.
But if you did, I totally wouldn't blame you. I would do the same thing.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, there were definitely waves where I was leaking and stuff because I was different things. We got a profit one of the games, and he's just looking at me like you're fucking nuts. Whatever.
That'd be the agreement that I'd have before the tournament is like, you need to announce your build within 5 seconds of the wave starting, or I'm not playing with you.
Exactly.
He'd be like, well, I don't need to play with you anyway, so.
Well, that's the
20.
yeah, that's the thing. You get like what 30 seconds between rounds. If I looked at him every second, I wouldn't even have time to gas or like do any sends. But it was funny. One of the games we sent observers. I think it was probably the game with Eric and Para. We sent observers twice, and we actually did not even look. We're just throwing money away, but.
It looks like Tom might be playing 20 here. He has quite an advantage on the SS.
Yeah, Para is also going for 20.
Yep. All the Wanderers coming out. So looks like each of them grabbed 4. Looks like Tom grabbed 3. Para's got 4, but he's got the starry advantage.
Incomes are about equal, but Tom is starting to pull away in gas, so if they do decide to do a 20 send, I think Tom might have a stronger one than Para will. But we'll see. Tom is burning quite a bit of gas right now.
Yeah, I think in the last game we saw Tom do the same thing, and I'm wondering if it's just like he knows that he has exactly what he needs and he'll fill in the gaps before 20. So that's why he goes so heavy on gas.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with those soul villains and now Mudmen. I think they're both probably feeling pretty confident on 20.
Right, now we're gonna see the suns.
I'm gonna see without satellites how they do it.
Tons of dark probes coming out from Para.
I think it's because of the starries.
Yep. Tom's mixing in the lings.
I'm gonna blind you first before you blind me.
No links from Para yet. I wonder what else he's trying to get out here.
Is he saving for something?
Holy.
No.
There it is. It's not sending his DT though.
But that's not. Nothing links was also.
Yeah, I think against the starries, I think the dark probes is probably the priority unit.
Yeah. Para having 4 solo villains, that's going to help out quite a bit. Tom only having 1. Let's see how it plays out.
Tom's got 2 seraphims.
So they got 1 down each. It's close to getting that one out. But now it's gonna come down to SS. But Para's fatty is a little bit lower. What is it? Like 2,000 health.
SS.
And he's leaking a lot faster.
Yeah.
Yep. See, did they grab the same stuff when it came to the SS?
He does have shock and solid plating. He needs 1 more for the damage buff, but I'm not sure he'll have the gas to get it out in time. But I think he might be okay.
Yeah.
That attack speed passive would help though.
Yep.
Yep, doesn't look like you can do it without.
And for PaCTom.
Right.
Let's see if he can seal the deal here.
Hmm.
Need match point.
Let's 2-1 over here. All right. Slowly click so people don't bug here.
Match point for PaCTom.
Okay, everyone is here. This is fine. Okay. Game 4. Apparently people like me to hydrate still, so I will be right back.
What'd we get round 1 this game? Ooh.
So
So
both players going for the safer opener. Without that second essence, you can gas first, but you will leak to a zealot.
yep. Fast second start.
Yeah.
They're gonna get lings next.
Alrighty. What did I miss?
Boom.
Ooh, the boom
We got some
start.
bombs on the board.
Nice.
So yeah, this is probably the most economical opener. So
Yeah.
both players gassing. I think you can safely gas up to 3 with this opener, but I think players wanted to see what they got for round 2.
Divine.
Not a bad option.
Even better.
There's actually a lot of things you can do with the start because you know someone's not going to send you on 5. So you're good for, what, 4 extra waves. So you can gas a
Yeah.
lot more. Things
4
might
is the
change.
only wave you really have to worry about, but you have
Yeah.
there's a
Yeah.
lot of things you can throw in to make yourself safe in that situation. So I don't think either player is concerned.
Yeah, yeah.
I hope we see it. I'd like to see a send on 4 because you never see it. See what they get. Maybe there's a follow up where we do see it. Time with the early confusion. Let's see what Para does here.
Lings.
holding.
Oh, lings now. Oh.
Oof, yep. Going to 20.
Yep.
Yay!
20 is again.
The early call was sluts when you need him with the intuition. We're
Yeah.
going for 20.
You would say the same, but well, he would say send on 9, but
So Paris will
Para is,
gas.
yeah, he is.
Is he gonna go 4? Is he gonna do it?
You can.
He's
Oh,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
heard
I
you.
love it. I love it. I love
Paris feeling spicy today. I love it.
Mhm.
It's like this is a game decider. I got to do something, catch him off guard. I mean that worked for him in what was it, game 1 where he got that
What?
early advantage. So maybe he's looking to do the same thing.
Ooh,
Yep.
shadow.
The ghost passive is going to help.
Yes.
But you
Yeah.
do have a squishy unit here.
Mm.
The PaCTom. It's going to send the Baneling too. Wow.
Interesting.
The lings.
Love it.
And the littling. That spice
Okay.
coming out.
Italy.
Oh yeah, if the Banelings can pick off the Lings before they close with the Marines, this could
Yeah.
be very bad.
Yeah. I mean, you can never tell that he took an exam today and he's not happy. Let's see.
Back.
Oh.
Explode.
Oh.
See what
So if the
happens.
Baneling explodes on the Lings and the Lings are ignited, do they explode too?
I think so.
I don't know.
I think so.
It's a
Not sure,
super
but I think
technical
so.
question.
Always slacks.
Paige and Kelson.
Yeah. Actually, that's actually a para question.
He's tested this exact scenario in the sandbox.
Yeah, right? I like it though. He's pretty crafty.
Either way, I'm adding that one to the bag of tricks just in case we need to pull that out someday.
Are you taking notes?
Absolutely. I got my notepad here and I'm ready.
Now I know why the ghost stream is delayed, because you and Rob are gonna go over strategies.
You're damn right.
We're gonna instill bad ideas into everyone watching. There's a reason we're not in the finals.
No. What had happened was Dunn was distracted by a ghost. And then you were really interested in his story. You know, you guys missed the send, that's all.
Looks like Tom's considering a send on 7 here. He's holding quite a bit of gas.
Yep.
Yep,
There it
somehow.
is.
He's
There it
firing.
is. I like it. Especially against Hellraiser. Very, very weak to 7.
Yep.
But I mean, Para's got the fire bat, so I don't know if he's planning. He's probably thinking that he grabbed a Hellraiser and doesn't have the fire bat.
We have Ellie.
So yeah, I mean, at this point, I don't know if you fully commit to it and just send everything you can, or just halt it. I don't know.
He's holding on to
That's
the
a tough
gas.
call.
Yeah, with the whole.
I mean, I still think it's a good send. I mean, you're
Dark
assuming...
probe.
Ooh, Dark Probe.
Dark probe.
Yeah, like you don't know if he has a pyro or not because he didn't send any obs, but now you're thinking, okay, he may be grabbing like the protons and they're super weak on 7 too.
Yep. See how it plays out.
Is that Dark Probe to dispel a pacify? I don't know what else it would be used for.
I actually have no clue.
I
That's
It
a
just
para
does a lot of
question.
damage. I don't know how much DPS a Dark Probe does, but
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know if it dispels that. So I think the tooltip, if I
Oh.
remember, is like blind, freeze, and stun, right? So
Yeah,
I believe so. Yeah.
Is it all 3 or... Oh yeah, it is.
Any of those 3.
Removes blind, freeze, and stun. But it doesn't talk about igniting.
It's a little mini leak, nothing significant, but
And not worth what he stuck into it, but I think having the elemental passive, that was probably the best you could have hoped for.
yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, like, I think if you already got the 2 units out, you almost just have to commit to it and just go for it. Because, I mean, some people are just going to be like, oh, elemental passive, so I'm just going to not overbuild, but I'm going to gas and let the passive carry me.
Down here, a bird. Gotta get some money.
Very different builds. We got a Roach Fighter, a Roach Champion, Pyro,
Saving PaCTom.
Spectre.
Well, how does it think?
Yeah. I think Aura's really good here.
Yeah, I mean, Tom is a little... I'd be a little concerned on 10.
Oh!
He picks up your favorite.
Why? Why is he doing this to me? He knows I'm watching.
Never mind. I don't mind
Okay.
Peter on 10. It just destroys the bosses. So I don't think Tom's really concerned about 10 now.
I think him and I need to have a little talk after this.
What's your beef with the Teeter? I gotta know this.
She does not like the
Do
blue
tell.
man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do
She
tell.
hates it.
Yeah.
What did he do to you?
Like everything. You want me to start every time when I'm like saving all my pennies to get something amazing and Soul comes out? I spend like $600, $620 on 2 teeters and I still leaked the entire wave. And this happened more than once, so maybe I'm holding a grudge.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Alright, we have ours coming out here. That McCurry is going to help a lot here. Seraphim.
Yeah, Pear has an extra 200 army supply over PaCTom right now, so
Yeah.
Is he waiting?
I think he can get away with it because of that teeter.
Don't say that to me. It was not because of the teeters, it's because of the 2 hardworking Seraphims.
I mean, they did their part.
Definitely
It was
not.
a good team effort by all towers involved.
Are you making a neutral statement?
Yes.
That team first mentality coming out.
Exactly.
Alright, I think they're sending here. Well,
Yep.
why not?
Yeah.
It's super weak.
Yeah. Yeah. And watch him
Yeah,
get
having such
instant.
strong early incomes, I think they can send hard.
Tom grabbed the extra Mudman, so let's see what we got coming out. Yep, dribble. Some of the colors. Pretty much even on
Dribble.
everything here. Values even, gas, income, infusions.
Divine now.
Ew, yikes.
Yeah. I feel like, I don't know,
Yeah, still good work.
so weak. But he's gonna switch over to Lynx because he's like, passive things. What's Para gonna do? Gonna infuse. Because I don't think he's gonna send another one. Yeah, this Templar is actually really good on,
So I know Para's he's a player of the Cupids. I'm not sure about the Archangels, but I'm assuming those are probably gonna go Cupid later.
Yeah, yeah. He likes to keep this.
he does. The 2 times that I tried Cupid, because I'm like, oh, I want to be like Para. Didn't work. Leaked an entire wave for 20.
Get your notepad out.
I
Start
know.
taking notes.
Yup. Sending on 14. That difference in value now.
Yeah, Paris saved that round, so I'm wondering if he's looking for like a big tower here.
Yeah.
See what they get.
Guess it.
Yep.
Sure.
Nice.
Huge.
Tree time upgrade. See, he's got enough, I think, maybe to get even a Yig here if he sells. So he's holding on 260.
No,
Small
yep.
sell, get some Yig.
Yep, the Templar.
Nope. Yep. Templar upgrade.
Cupid.
Double Cupid.
And his favorite tower, the MeLiai. Or Ranger, I guess. But
I know, but Tom's got a blue man, so
the man group.
I just can't let it go.
Yeah. Oh, look how stupid.
Yeah, both players gonna feel the hurt here.
Yeah.
15 apiece.
15. But who leaked more cents? So that's 3 cents here.
It's like it's getting to Tom faster.
4
with
cents
PvP.
here. So Tom was able to kill 1 more immortal. It's just like an extra medic that he leaked. Gonna get super technical.
Tom grab.
Need some good targeting.
See if that micro comes into play.
Oh,
And he got him.
2-2.
Oh Lord. Can't do this anymore. Just kidding. These are the games that you like to see.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm all for 5 more.
Yep. Yeah, no one wants to see a 3-0 in the finals, so they're
Yeah,
giving us some good matches.
Maybe they have a mutual agreement, like, hey, I'll lose here on purpose so we can go best of 5
Is he bugged?
or 5 games. Uh-oh.
Where's log?
Era didn't accept. He went to P. Oh. 4 out of 6 accepted. They're not accepting, so I guess it's just us 3 on team 3, just looking at each other.
Yeah, do we need a quick 2v2 here? So I can take a breather after those 4 games.
They're probably thinking the same thing. I love these emojis. That Overlord is just me, like every time I see.
I don't
It's-
have that many because I haven't played StarCraft 2. I haven't played the ladder. So I only
This
have
one-
like
this
half a
one is
box.
Mm-hmm. You get it from the co-op.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and the watches too.
I've got Stukov.
Yeah. Stukov is
Yeah.
nice. Ooh, a
Played Heroes of the
pylon.
Storm. Played some Stukov in Heroes of the Storm.
Where's Para? Did he say like, "Be right back" or something? I didn't see that.
I'm loaded with shit on this one.
Is he?
There's the best one.
Oh yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cookies. Oh, okay. As soon as I message him, everyone sees my private message of me panicking and messaging him, saying I started eating cake when you were gone. Okay.
Well, I bought a new one today.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
You know we're all gonna get pudgy, right?
Yeah. I need to do exercise off.
Oh yeah. Ugh.
It was you and Cracker that started it.
Well, I actually don't have a sweet tooth, but I don't know. Like lately, I've been wanting a lot of chocolate cake, and then I'm pretty descriptive in the way how I'm enjoying the cake, and I guess that's why you're getting 2 cakes.
Yeah. Because I have a sweet tooth.
I don't.
See what we get round 1. Something different.
Beast.
Calling Beast. I'm calling Sylphie.
Sylphie!
Oh,
What?
there's
Are
the
you
different
hacking?
start. Yep, I am.
Probably
Yeah.
had the ghost tell him in the future.
Sylphie!
I mean, come on, Ghost would want Ghost to come out though, right?
Yeah, true.
Yeah, probably.
True. But maybe it wants to be different.
It's true.
Didn't want to lie to you.
Yeah. So
Yes.
even though their producer start, I mean, you can do a few things. He's
Yep,
kind of
mine.
weak on 4, and I mean, if you're just getting stupid things, you can probably send on 3. And will hurt a lot.
See like a Mind Slug, maybe a Strider on 3, depending on the follow-ups here.
Tomorrow, there's.
Sounds like you have some experience with that Maeve. You round 2 and 4 sender.
I don't usually do that.
I told you I would never let it go.
I know.
Alright, where are we getting here?
Oh,
That
elemental.
elemental.
See you in 20.
Yeah, right. Ooh,
Hmm.
with the
Aqua.
aqua. Interesting.
Ooh.
Going with the
Never seen that.
2019 strat here.
I would like to say that I think these two are purposely trolling me because Para knows how I feel about aqua spirits.
I've never seen him build Aqua before.
Yeah. But this is good. We're seeing different things.
Yeah.
I don't completely hate it. I think if you can protect it, it's a really good tower on like 4, 5, 6, 8. Terrible on 10.
Yeah.
But I still think if you can protect it, then it's still a viable tower. It just doesn't have any HP anymore. The cost is probably not worth it early game.
Especially with protons as an option, they're just so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the highest DPS towers early game.
Para ascending.
Interesting.
Ooh.
I wonder what we see here. I mean, is he going to send on 4?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
You wouldn't send here because cows get melted by the brook.
Why would he send on 4? He has elemental.
Oh. Guess he changed his mind, but he was doing the
Yeah,
gas
yeah.
trick for a while.
Yep. Not with elemental.
Oh, he was thinking maybe he's gonna get a Hellraiser Phantom or something.
Yeah, you gotta think Sylphie Elemental is probably the best 1-2 start you can get. Not one of them.
Yeah, yep. Just so strong. Everybody loves their Broton.
Hard to pass up.
Yep.
Ooh, there's the Saint coming out. Interesting.
I actually like that with the producer. That heal can keep that thing alive a lot longer than it normally would be.
Yeah, that's true.
I just have a hard time passing up on those cherubs for 10. Like, they're just such a hard carry.
Yep. But I'm going very different build.
With that
like to see
thinking,
that.
you definitely are one of the type of people that would say, see you 20 if you're thinking about 10 already. Just run 4.
I'm just like, yeah, always trying to plan for 10 because that could be like your gateway for losing the game completely. Like if you
Oh,
leave
yeah.
it on 10, you know you're getting it on 11 and then probably either 12 or 13. So
Oh yeah, absolutely. Right. What
Oh, he options.
so he does. So Rob called it. He gets the Celestian upgrade.
he actually likes that. And he definitely likes his Cupids, but early game I know he gets these.
Celestian DPS isn't terrible either, so it has good synergy with the producer. I think it was a solid choice. But I don't think going with the Seraphims like Dunn mentioned would be a bad decision either. I think either are fine.
They're so strong. Actually stronger than Protons. They have less health.
Proton shoot faster.
Yeah. Well, after it charges up.
Yeah.
It's the best feeling in the world when you see it charge up, like right when you need it.
Yeah. That's true.
Even like the cherubs unupgraded for a 30 cost unit. I mean, they have really high DPS and they've got the range too. So I mean, there's something that you can just leave unupgraded and still get some solid DPS. 10.
Yeah, for sure.
Era saving. 100.
Your dogs agree. Yep.
Yeah.
Good wave to send.
Here we go. First big send.
Ooh, that hurts.
He actually stopped.
Yeah, divine.
Because he's saved, and even though, I mean, he could have sent goalie, he was at 156 gas. And I think he was just waiting for a passive. And that just shows you how patient he is, because I would just be like, goalie, what's next? I'm going to send a Mind Slug.
Yeah, very smart move.
Yeah. Yeah, especially here with the belly passive. Something a
Nature.
bird.
So I'm guessing, see how many melee eyes he gets here.
2 at least.
Still rolling with that Aqua Spirit.
Or 0.
Tom's
Wow.
pretty much set for 10.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, it
Only
looks
one?
like he grabbed 1. Different positioning. Looks like he's given his protons and the Celestian some protection there. Oh, I guess not. They're going to move in front of it anyway, so. Looks like both these guys are set for 10.
Yeah. So we're just going to see Lings.
Tom sent up a scout. Oh, wow, look. Perez sending here.
Oh.
Interesting. The Basher and the MO are out.
But there's a Sprite.
Another lanes.
That
Not
would be
upgrading that.
Probably not happy about that. And Tom's got so much DPS for 9 that I don't
Yeah.
think he gets through here.
Yeah, but without the E-Bird. I mean, that would clear it out right away. The Seraphim's
Yeah.
depths are a little bit slower, but
It's like he committed to it, so Goliath is out.
and the medic.
This could
Nope.
actually hurt.
Aura.
him. Let's see.
See what happens here.
This could actually hurt.
Yeah.
Ooh, looks like it's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just that front line just crumbled.
Yeah.
That's a
Oof.
huge.
Excellent move.
Huge.
Yeah.
So Tom's got RBG, so he's gonna hold this, but I mean this is gonna hurt for probably the next couple rounds now. I mean that's a big league,
Yeah.
24 leagues at this point in the game.
I don't know if RPG is enough. Is it?
Yeah.
I think
I
it's
think.
No.
I think.
Yeah,
it
he
will
got
be,
one RRR.
Yeah, he needs one.
Yeah. Need it.
But
That's not enough.
that's some crippling damage right there. That's gonna be very tough to overcome if even possible.
Yeah.
This looks like Tom's sending tons of lings, probably to catch back up in eco. He knows he's gonna fall a little bit behind. Pear's going with IGL for 10. So, I mean, Para just shows like he's not afraid to send on those rounds that typically aren't send rounds, like 4 and 9 anymore.
Hmm.
And Maeve's dogs agree with me.
Yeah.
Rob's dogs are really chill. Like,
Yeah, she takes after me. Nice and boring.
nah. We love having you around. You
Ah,
bring us so much joy.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen. I think it's
Yeah.
gonna be late.
Oh,
Yep.
Yeah.
that's
hurts.
bad. That
It's like
hurts.
that. Is that gonna be GG?
Yeah.
Yes.
Should be.
11 is
Yeah,
there.
the follow-up send was good. He knew probably that Tom just didn't have the value he was hoping to have for 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. That leak on 9
Yeah.
is a mess.
Yeah, and even if he somehow holds, Para's firing again. So
Yeah.
Yep.
it looks like this
Down on
one's
11.
gonna be.
Another best of 5.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Woohoo! More quality time together.
High 5.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, it's gonna be close. It might be close. It's gonna come down to it. I think he might hold this, but
Yeah, but you see what's coming up next?
Yep, 11's gonna hurt. Yep, there it is. There's the
And
whole.
Para's saving for a Banshee on top of it all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See what do you get for follow up? He gets the mech follow up. Probably not ideal.
Mm-mm. God. Oof.
Ooh, it's gonna be a
Banshee's
massive wave.
coming out soon. Ooh, $3 more.
Massive wave.
There it is.
Yep,
And then
it's a
he's
massive-
probably gonna get a
gonna get
Titan
something
on top
else.
of that.
He's on 16 too.
See what he gets out. He's maybe a slug.
Slug.
Yep,
Yeah.
there's the slug.
Oh.
This is gonna hurt.
Ooh.
Some not safe for work content here.
Yep.
GG right there.
Yep.
Oh,
That's gonna be
that's
it.
GG.
42. Oof.
So very well played by Para. I love the off round sense, just playing aggressive.
The 9 cent changed everything.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I guess we're gonna see 9 sends again, but he's gonna send on 8 anymore.
No. Let's see how that affects the pub's games going forward.
Oh, I hated that. People were sending on 9.
It used to be when the basher was strong, remember?
That was
They
on
all
3.
send
Every game would end on 3.
No, on 9, they will all send on 9.
Well, that too, but then the basher was stronger and cheaper, and
Yeah,
everyone
yeah,
was
when
sending
that-
it.
that time they were always saying on 9 when the basher was stronger, yeah. But then they nerfed it.
Okay, so Para wants a 5-minute break.
Yeah, has the right to. He just came from an exam.
Yep.
PaCTom is just go, go, go.
Well, yeah. I'm updating the bracket. Good stuff so far.
Yeah, Para facing elimination was able to finish strong the last 2, force another best of 5.
All right, I'm gonna step away for a minute. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Minutes.
Okay, so the bad thing is I didn't start while we were in the lobby. I guess I should do that next time. And it's always got to be done. He always has to attend to those ghosts. God damn it. Well, I guess that's fine because it gives them. Pretty good though. There's a lot of people watching this.
How many do we got?
36
Wow.
right now. Definitely good games. Wonder how this series is.
I think it's honestly a toss-up.
Yeah, that's what I was telling them. You can't think that you're gonna win because the other one is just as good. God damn it, done. Kick. I mean, maybe I should kick him for the first game. Have him join, or
I think he should be back in a minute or so.
Yeah.
okay.
Because he did see Paris say 5 minutes, so I don't expect he would have taken very long.
Okay.
Looks great.
I guess we're just gonna wait like a minute. Okay, there he is. Okay, good. Good job coming back, doing your job.
What are we paying you for?
Okay, so okay, perfect. All right. I guess this is officially their third series, but for the grand finals, it's the second series.
It was the first one that didn't go to 20.
Well, they know it's a little bit closer, so I think they're gonna play more safe. Yeah. Yeah. Question to ask.
Yeah, mental.
Yeah, Elemental, also a good start.
Yeah.
Very similar to Ancient. It's not a fast, economical start, but it's very safe and has some good long-term utility.
Yeah. Like
Yep.
when you get Ellie start and you have the Mudman, you're not mad at all.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's going to 20.
You're safe till 8 at least, or 7, 6. Yeah. 7, depending on what you get next.
Yeah, Magneto's out. We're going to 28.
Mm-hmm. I would love to see them go 28.
Don't even say that.
What? Don't you want to see the full force of their army?
I want to see another send on 4. I want to see a send on 9, 15, 18. I want to see this pair pull all the tricks out of the book here.
Sounds like a reasonable request. Let's see what happens.
I mean, he did send on 18 a few games ago, so I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah. And you know, he knows this is a best of 5, so he's just like, let's have a little fun. I wonder what Tom's gonna do, knowing that he knows that Paris is willing to do these things. And we always talk about this in ladder when we play. Tom and I are super standard players, and we never try to cheese or anything, but when we get to the point where we're like, fuck it, let's just do it, we always fall on our faces. We fail really hard.
Actually, this is kind of funny with the selfie follow-up. I was telling Dunn yesterday, in pubs, I usually like to only open with 2 protons, because if you get selfie on 2, you can get a producer without selling anything.
Mm-hmm.
So I did that in one of our games yesterday, but I found out you need to rely on the link sends to have enough to do it.
Yep,
So it didn't work out in my favor.
You live and you learn.
Yep.
That's what I had to do, because I think one of the first few in-house games I did, we had mech start. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna do my, get 1 worker, and I'm gonna have a pyro next, and yeah, I didn't have that at all. It was short like 2 something. Really close.
Well, everyone knows to send the Marine against you if it's a mech opener.
Yeah.
Because you always open greedy.
Yeah, that's true, I do. But
If they didn't, they know now.
I will say I did adjust. I do the Pee-wee, Captain, and Infantry start.
Yeah.
In pubs, I will still do 1 Pee-wee and 2 Infantries, but that's because I know I can get away with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Parasite is saving.
Both saving. Yep, I guess they're out for blood. Nice.
Yeah.
I like this. I guess.
I mean, 5's always usually an early target for Mudman start.
Yep.
So I'll be surprised. Yep, they're both gonna do it.
Like it. They probably know we're saying this is gonna go to 20, so they're probably like, no, we're gonna
They're
make it
trying to make
end
us
on
look
5.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to talk to these two. Aquas and Teeters.
It's like Tom's got the slight gas advantage, so we'll see if he's able to get out just a little bit more than Para here. So Beast comes up.
That's a tough choice to make, what to do here.
Para needs to build.
To up something.
290.
Just trying to figure it out. You got about 10 seconds to do it.
What thinking?
I say Admiral. Oh, Spawn!
Ooh. Ooh.
Spicy.
Like it.
See what happens here.
Dang.
Actually cleaves. Clears it out.
Yeah, that should clean this up easy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
What a cool play.
I'm
Yeah,
sleeping
that's
up here.
a high level play.
Just trying to think what he was thinking about, but you know, I can't.
Yeah, I didn't even consider that an option. I was thinking he was maybe gonna do a fire archer or something.
So almost have to go back and watch it there. Did he save on 3 or wait on 4? Anticipating
so.
maybe something like that for 5?
Okay.
Did he
So
sell? I guess I wasn't paying attention.
I didn't check his minerals before.
he didn't sell anything. I didn't see him sell.
They had identical armies going into 5, so I don't think he saved any extra. I might be wrong though, unless Tom also saved.
He didn't save anything. He just didn't top the Pee-wee.
Yep. So I know he was down 1 gas to Tom, so maybe just that extra 50 helped him. But now he's got the gas advantage with that. And Para's definitely not afraid to go all in early.
He wants it, like I said. He's the Leo right now. He's the Leo of Squadron. He comes very close to winning, but he doesn't win it. So maybe this time is different.
He said in the beginning, before the tournament,
Another send here.
he's get eliminated on the first round or he wins.
Yeah, and it's a B. I didn't see how many Sentinels Tom grabbed, but 7's rough.
2, I think.
Oh, that's huge for Tom. That passive is gonna help a lot. Let's see what he doesn't have that much
Yeah.
money though.
He's gonna stop sending.
He's gonna get a Dark Mage.
No, he's still sending.
Still has 100. Yeah.
Ah, the Dark Mage would buff the veteran though in this case. Do veterans do? I guess they do okay damage.
He's still sending.
Yeah.
Tom at 1083, he's got good army supply, but this is a big send. See if the passive can work in his favor.
But the Sentinel helped the death.
Yeah, but he only has
Dark Mage
2.
holds death. Yep. This is
Usually
good.
buff the veteran,
Nice.
so easy
Nice
clear.
hold.
Good job, Tom.
So just like that, Tom is back in it.
Yeah, no, right? No big deal. He's got sent a bunch of auras.
That dragon's going to give him trouble though, and 11 through 14, it's going to be really hard to send against that. I think a roach would be nice from Tom. The sooner he can pick up on that, I think the better.
I mean, he's got to be wondering too, like, hey, I sent on 5. Like, how did he hold that versus me not holding it? So,
Yeah.
do you think that he thinks that he got a dragon?
No.
Did I say that right?
I don't think he knows that he got a dragon. It's really unconventional.
Yeah.
But once he sees that, he's gonna be like, when the fuck did we get beast?
Get ice cream. My wife just said, I want ice cream.
Ooh, we have to tell her about chocolate cake. Get her in on this.
Oh, don't know, because then she's going to want chocolate cake now.
Yep. Better tell her. You're depriving her of all good things. Like chocolate cake.
Callie, they said that they're eating chocolate cake and then to tell you about it. She knows now.
Maybe it's just one of those things you plug into her mind and eventually
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's gonna start thinking
run to
about
the
it.
store after this.
There's going to be some cookie dough ice cream in our future, so
Ooh.
not
Now I gotta go grocery shopping after this.
150 degrees here, so I'm all for it.
Yep. Alright. So that's 10. They're not sending anything.
Let's see the... Oh, nope. Let's say...
But this
Oh,
is
grab
such a
license.
like a good aura wave.
Yeah. Yeah, but PaCTom doesn't know it.
The mech coming out. I like to see that play. You don't see it very often. Somebody plays it out there, but he's thinking ahead.
The hat?
Yep.
Mm.
Yeah.
Let's be
I feel
curious.
this goes for Para, because the dragon is not that good on 10.
Roach out here.
But good hit on the Mudman, and that Mercurial is hitting his slows. Para is going to be good. Problem.
Yeah, I think he's got enough adepts to where
Yeah.
he's just gonna melt the boss. Tom does have the resonator advantage though, so that's gonna help him significantly on some of these waves like 12 through 16.
Big gas advantage though.
PaCTom still has no idea he has a dragon. That.
So Parasite on the scout, a little more intel.
What are you gonna send? Roach. Looking at stuff, he's thinking, yeah, it's not a good wave to send because he has the 2 Magnetos and a hatted Admiral.
Yeah, he's thinking 13 or 14.
There's only so many Mudmen you can get. He's good because he still has that dragon ready
Yeah.
and willing to be upgraded.
Para's gas dragon is looking to fire at 13, it looks like.
Yeah. It's actually a really good wave to send. Yep, here it is. Admirals definitely save you for 12, but 13, they're...
Not that good.
Yeah, I don't think a 13 set from Tom would have been bad either. The dragon does cleave, but if he doesn't upgrade it, the magic damage from the Broodlords will melt that before it does anything significant.
This is really bad for Tom. Para's gonna keep sending because very likely that you won't have enough for the Doomsday and the passive.
Yeah, I think he'll smell blood after this one.
This is gonna hurt Tom.
Oof.
Yeah.
They're not those Broodlords fast. But
Tom's still opting to try and send 14 instead of doing SS.
leak.
21.
Yeah, that's big. Like Bear says.
Yeah, without that Banshee, I think he finishes RRR, and I think he might be able to clear that, but it's going to be close without.
He has it. I think he has it ready for 14. I think he was expecting that. Ooh!
Yeah, there it is. Game 1 to Para.
Game 1.
0 to Parasite.
They got sick of us calling round 20.
Yeah.
I think it's your fault because you were like, no, I want to see 4. I want to see this. It's all your fault.
I've got that Slux intuition.
Yep. I'm not sure if it's the best thing to have though, since it sucks.
I got a kick out of it. He's calling it on like round 1, 2, and 3. Yep, this is going 20.
Yeah.
Right. Happens. I'm gonna update bracket as we go along. Not you. Okay.
Yeah, with 3 in a row for Para, I'm
Yeah.
wondering if Tom is feeling a little tilted.
Yeah.
Could be.
Could be.
It's exhausting to play this many games in a row, so
Yeah.
Agreed.
these guys are really slugging it out.
Right. So I don't think we've seen Ghost round 1.
Nope.
Pretty standard opener though.
Mm-hmm.
Not gonna lie, I used to be the guy that did Outcast opener with us.
We all used to be that person.
Yeah. True. Very true.
It's just easy, and you're just like, you don't have to think about stuff.
Gotta do the Soul of Heroes and Gas.
Yeah.
Now we're talking.
Get
Ew.
that money.
Ew.
Get that money.
Then you die on 4.
That sounds pretty reasonable.
Ooh.
There you go. They should be getting deucers. Yep.
Yeah.
All right, round 20 we go. Just kidding.
Well, could be. They can go guess now.
We haven't seen any 8 suns, but so far, pretty good for 8. 6 Hellraiser probably, but
I was thinking 5 initially, but I don't think they have the gas right now to be able to push on 5. Unless
7 would be the best
yeah, I think
one so
7
far.
is probably going to be our earliest send we see. 7 looks good so far.
Unless they get T-Bucks. Get T-Bucks, yeah.
okay.
Any chance.
Done. Are we going to 20?
I don't think so. I like the way. I think Para is kind of found his groove here with all the aggressive sends,
Yeah.
and I think he's going to keep it up. He's just got to find the right rounds to get Tom off guard. Although that makes it a little bit more difficult with Ancient coming out. So I still think 7 could be the send here.
Yeah. 7 is still viable.
I feel like 8 would be better.
Yeah, 7 or 8.
Well,
maybe.
actually,
I think what they have so far, I mean, they're both weak to 7 and 8 right now.
Yeah.
Auto comes out, so I think 7's interesting play. He goes with the mech. And
They both do.
Ooh,
Yeah.
very nice. Tom gets his favorite unit.
oh no,
No, he's got it.
No. Okay.
he's the
No,
one to make
just
you
because-
happy.
Just speaking from personal experience, I feel like the producer, like, it's a good opener, but it can kind of give you a false sense of security. So if you get too greedy after that, like, you can still get walked over with a hard send on 5 or something.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, I
If
mean,
you
it's
gas
hard
too
to
much.
beat, right? Like if you send like a slug or something, depending on what your gas is, like if you really want to push hard for it and just over gas and go like slug, immortal, like it can hurt for sure.
I mean, like, double Titan, yeah. Because producer, yeah, you get comfortable and you can maybe gas a little too hard. It doesn't look like either player has. They're both equal now at 4-1.
7 is
Tom
the
now at
send.
5-1.
It is out because of Admiral.
Yeah, this is gonna be tough to send on, like even before 10. I don't know. We'll see if Parrot just tries to keep up the aggression, but I don't know.
We can see to 7. Yeah.
Because like even if you try to go on 8 with the producer with the hat, like that thing just doesn't die to the Grim Reapers.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, 7 now is out of crash.
on top of the captains.
Yeah, they're just getting like everything this game, so we're definitely seeing a 20 here.
Yeah,
Uh,
they should get Shadow next for Bone Overseer and a Dark Mage. Might as well.
Yep. Just queue it up.
And then Lynx, why not?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The Beast follow up after that, and then Celestial for Cherubs.
And then Soul on 9 for a blue man.
I'm so done with you. No, let's boycott Blue Men.
Who wrote that down to see who's right?
Yuck. Yuck. Hope they don't get it.
You heard it here, folks. Amy does not like blue people.
Luckily, I didn't include in the rules that there's no racist comments.
Yeah. The only race I really hate is Sophie.
Same.
You missed out on my Sophie game yesterday. They went select and maxed out before these people that were talking shit to me the whole time.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, they're like, how dare you pick Sophie? You better be looking at a guide or something. And they had an ancient, and I maxed out before them. Get out of here.
Did you
Isn't Sophie the best in select?
I love Sophie on select, actually.
Ooh.
Did you stream it?
I did.
You
Yeah.
should put it in your highlight so I can see it.
Oh yeah.
It was yesterday, wasn't it? Yeah, it was yesterday.
Yeah. My Sophie is way better than Beast. Beast is something else. Don't need to figure it out.
Ooh, Shadow.
Oh!
Amy called
yeah.
it.
There it is.
So she was closest.
Yep.
Here comes
Yep.
Soul on 9.
They're not thinking about Spitters and Dark Mages here. They're not thinking about Bone Overseer, because they about 10. Unless they have the money, which do. Taking pennies now.
Kara has the money for a third. Is he going to get it? I think he's just finding the
Yeah.
position for it, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good.
I've been skipping a third one, too. trying to get them.
Oh, Celestian.
We called it Shadows.
It's coming
Stelly.
out.
Man,
Soul's coming out next. This is inevitable.
No.
Ling's missing.
Let's see if Maeve's right with the Lings.
Paris holding on to some gas. Maybe considering
Yeah.
a send on 10.
Yeah, he's sending on 10.
Yeah, but there's actually.
I think he's
It's
yeah,
actually-
he has to be. His gas is too high, I think, to wait till the end of the round. He did a 1 SS there.
Lings coming out.
Mom's not sending.
I might be waiting for 11 here. Is he? What is he holding? So looks like he's starting to hold gas. Nope, he just spent it. Looks like he went infusion.
There's the
Oh,
Ling.
wow, called it.
Wow. Oh, I hope Rob is not right. I may have to vote kick him.
The intuition in this game is just off the charts.
Team 3 is OP. That's what I think. We're Team 3.
Not.
Alright, what do we got here? So he's not sending.
Yeah,
Usually when
also-
people don't send on 10, you're thinking, oh my gosh, you're thinking 11. That's not the case.
Team 3 reminded me of like being on the 5th quarter team in football in middle school. So it just felt like it's not the A team or the B team. You're in the 5th quarter.
And we should see some grav lances here.
Yeah. K20 it is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're moving to a long game here.
Yep. Well, we're gonna see. We'll poke on 14. Maybe get this right.
Could be.
What?
Oh, it looks like Paris sold his deucer.
Yeah, you don't really need it if you have a Mudman.
To grab he sold his other mech to put the hat on the lance. Doesn't look like Tom got the hat on his lance.
We saw this before too.
Yeah. It makes a big difference, the hat.
Yep. Oh,
Yeah, I think that was a good move because that producer gives you no value essentially at this phase in the game.
See if he can find another. Oh, looks like Yig is going to come down for the hat. Is that what he's planning on? Yep, he is.
good. No soul
Yet.
yet. Yeah, but at this point they're just gonna go starries.
So let's see I'm curious to see the difference now. So Para's got the tree travel. Tom's got the Yig. Let's see how that plays out through 20.
Yeah, but like I said, people don't get Iggy anymore unless they have good support, and the hat is a lot of support.
Yep.
Yeah.
They got now.
There it is.
Oh no!
Right,
Yeah, but they're not
so-
gonna build that because why would you get it if you have Gravlands?
True.
Good job. Good job. Just have to make sure, you know.
It's not too late. They're just thinking about what to sell.
Yeah.
And I think we're just send on 14. Both guys were holding gas.
Yeah.
Looks like Para's got a slight gas advantage. And there we are. Oh no.
Ultra, he knows. Did he send an observer?
PaCTom is sending a palm over.
Yeah.
Sending echo sands.
Yeah, so he knows he has that tree. You gonna
Oh,
upgrade
but
it?
he's not going to upgrade it.
Yeah, he's
In the
counting it.
spitters
Parasite
instead.
comes down. He's counting that Parasite saw the tree and he's supposed to up. Not up. Counting up.
Yeah, but
Interesting.
Fine, even
Okay,
up
I'm
at the
interested to see in this because he's thinking he's gonna upgrade, and he's sending Firebat, a Power Mortal, and an Observer.
Third. Yig just got body slammed by the Ultralisk.
That Lance is getting good hits though.
Mm,
Gonna be 10
So
leads.
weeks 10.
yeah, but
I
no
still
hat.
feel like that's very little.
Not terrible for everything he sent.
I mean, yeah, they're still pretty even. Tom's got the SS advantage too, so and the value. So I don't know if this really makes that big a difference. You probably would have liked to seen somewhere like in the 20 range, but
Yeah,
I don't think this
definitely recoverable.
Yep. So looks like Para's going with the gas advantage. I think that's pretty common to see him. Anytime he gets a big leak, he always pushes gas pretty hard.
Yeah.
He's resending.
Is he putting a hat? No. He didn't put a hat.
Ow.
Here you go, Don. Here's your 15
I
cents.
know, man. Like he's listening to me. I love it. I only do this in pub games. I need to start doing this in-house.
Listen to me. I have notes.
Listen to me. The dark.
This could be good because I think Tom only got the 2 satellites this round.
Ooh,
Yeah,
He didn't even get a hat for his Lance.
Nope.
This is
oh,
fine.
But the Lance.
Yeah, the Lance is doing work.
It's just like, yeah.
Yeah, if that Lance gets good hits.
Yeah.
He has a Banshee on the other side.
A Basher?
No, he got the Banshee. PaCTom.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. No. He sent Para resent on him.
I think the advantage of sending the Dark Templar there is the lurkers already move super fast, so you add that Dark Templar in, and then they just like speed rush and get on your units really fast.
It's interesting because I played all day with Tom yesterday, and he's playing different. I mean, I know it's 2v2 versus 1v1, but he's doing different stuff.
The principle is the same.
Yeah.
V2 and
We
V1.
got a polarizer coming from Tom.
Yeah.
Elemental is definitely going to help Para here. Getting 3 Mudmen. I think Para should be just fine with this.
Yeah.
Yeah. With the Tree of Time, too.
And
Oh
for
yeah,
Mad-
especially.
for Madman.
He loves his disciples too.
For them.
For Madman. For Green Man. Since observer.
Yep, this one's let's see what this does. And that Tree of Travel is just doing work on his army.
Yeah. On top of that, static.
You know, Lance has got the angle. So again, like this kind of comes back to, in terms of value, is the Tree of Travel actually better to get than the Gig? I mean, I don't know.
It depends on the support.
Yeah.
Yeah. The hat gives the tree the buff.
I mean, if you're looking to head to 20, Tree of Knowledge is going to be a lot better, obviously, especially with the hat. But Tree of Time is going to
Yeah,
get you
if you got some high DPS units that are squishy, I think definitely the Tree of Time is the way to go.
So it looks like Para's sending on 19. Let's get the polarizer out. And these guys are pretty much almost even across the board, so it's gonna be interesting. So it looks like Tom's gearing up for 20.
Yeah, Tom with the tank and the Lance. And the Tree, I think he should be fine here.
Yep. Let's see what passive they get. So nature passive.
Going for ranger.
Tom getting that extra piercing damage for 19.
The build is so different for 20.
Yeah.
I don't think this... The Neo Tank and the Gravelands and the satellites, they're gonna attack from Africa. Oh, am I wrong? 2 beam. Oh!
Like who's gonna be close? The Neo tank's doing
Oh!
work. Wow.
Oh!
That was closer than I thought it would be.
So
Yeah.
clutch.
I think he got some good early.
MaSkeletors, let's see it.
The melee eyes.
I don't think any of them can hold 20 events.
See the big difference because he has satellites.
Yeah, but
Para has the
Sounds
slows
pretty
with the
bad.
Mudmen. And well, Tom has 5 spitters. Tom is sending more, so we'll just see how Para does. Sends in Abyss Mage.
having more hours, yeah.
Down goes the tree. Tom's got one down.
Para's just getting his first one down.
Yeah, Para's in trouble. It's like
Yeah, and there's more SS on Tom's
Yeah.
side, and they're
Tom's
super
got
weak.
shocked on.
Yeah.
Yeah. PaCTom wins it there.
Yeah, Para's not going to get shock finished in time.
Got 51 gas.
There are a lot of HP on the boss, so
Mhm.
I think Tom will these pretty easily.
Yeah.
Yep, there it is. Game.
Tom's able to turn things around.
Oh,
Come on, guys! That ice cream's calling my name. Let's go.
you can get it and be like, oh my god, oh my god.
Need to DoorDash it, apparently.
Okay. Right. This is enough time for everyone not to get bugged. Bye. Come back here. Alright. Update this while we're on screen. Because these games are so intense and it's so hard to remember who's doing what. The hell?
okay, beast starts. First time.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit different every game. Good to see. So Para is going with the Zergling in front of the Dusa.
Yeah, I've been seeing that before.
Sometimes people get fat roach. Fatling.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm actually sounding really bad here, huh? Racist. Like, discriminating against things. Ugh. Oops. Sorry.
Good Descendant Titan.
So if you do get the Zergling Warrior upgrade, what's the follow-up to that? Are you grabbing Roach Fighter?
Well, just hope that. No.
Medusa.
Yeah, you get a Medusa. I don't think there's something
Or you can get a Deucer.
Yeah.
juicy doocy.
I don't know if you need the links for that one though, because I never opened with it. But
There was a period of a few games where I was doing that. Completely forgot what it was. Now I'm super lazy and just go Medusa and call it a day.
Medusa. I mean, Medusa's a good tanky opener.
I think 5 is going to be the target right now. Maybe even 4.
Yeah.
I mean, I
4.
wouldn't be surprised
4.
if Para tries to throw him a curveball here if Tom's preparing for 5.
4 is the weakest for Medusa.
Yep.
Yeah, with the Phantom also being light, that could definitely be a good round to hit.
Maybe 4 or 5.
Yeah. Huh? At least it sounds so far. Ooh. Okay, never mind for
Yeah, never mind. Parrot just misses that. He's missing $4 to get a Mudman, so now he has to get 2 Brotons.
Yeah, but PaCTom doesn't know it. He's gonna think he went for Madman too.
Interesting. This plays out. So Paris got the extra gas advantage. I wonder if do we see something on 4 or is it going to be 5?
5, I think. He's saving it. Yeah, gotta be 5.
I'm a saving too.
Yeah,
So I think Paris planted for a big set here, so he's got the 2 gas advantage on Tom.
Thunderbirds.
Nope, Thunderbirds that may have just kind of deterred his plans. We'll see.
Yep. Yeah. Yep. I think.
No, he's
Well,
still
Tom
holding up
stopped. He just
Yeah.
infused. Paris still going for it.
Yeah.
to it. Yep. Interesting.
I don't know if the Overlords can get on top of the T-Bird fast enough. That splash damage isn't as effective as it would otherwise be. Let's
I
see.
like it. I like it.
Sometimes you just gotta pull the trigger.
Mm.
Nuga said if Para is the Leo in this game, then this is gonna be his Revenant. He's leaking!
Tactical leak.
Ah.
Yeah, it does work in his favor.
Yeah,
To
yeah.
send more, yeah.
We talked about this yesterday a little bit too, about having like a strategy possibly deployed where in 2v2 where one of us leaks on purpose just to get out more suns or something. I don't know how smart it
Send a
would be.
medic.
That's gonna hurt. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna leak now.
Oh.
Ooh,
Oh.
that's the worst thing that could have happened.
5 has no feeling. Very bad.
Oh, yeah.
Big sun too. Sucks.
It's okay. SkyMax is around. He can yell at SkyMax. I love you, SkyMax. We'll fight next week. That's a huge send, though. That's a
Yeah.
big fucking send.
Especially this early.
A poof a lot? Poof enough?
Man.
Get through just a little
Actually,
bit.
it's not bad. He's holding really well. Leaking 3 from that
Yeah.
huge send.
Yeah.
Oh,
Stories. That's splash damage.
Yeah, I mean, imagine if he didn't get soul there. That would have been
Ooh,
Big
massive leak, yeah.
big trouble
Yeah.
for Tom.
Yeah.
who do you think is sweating more, Tom or Para?
Tom might be sweating a little bit here. It looks like Pear's holding gas again. I think they're going to come again on 7.
And there's Lings. That would have helped so much
Maybe not.
Yeah.
before. With the 5. And that was a huge send.
Still
If
gonna
I was
send.
Tom, I would have fell out of my chair.
They both saving. Yeah. Sending. Ooh, bailing. Bailing.
Love it.
Hmm.
Oof. Elemental.
This gets way
Passive
better.
thing.
Jeez.
Knowing these two are probably saying, "Oh, freaking passive things."
Yeah.
Yeah, we should get Paris some chocolate cake to cheer him up after this one.
Oh yeah. Actually, I don't think he's interested in that because he told me I have a problem.
Oh, the Phantom.
Yeah. All right.
The
Let's see.
Phantom.
I'm curious to know how the Banelings Look at the little painling. He's so cute.
Oh, it got stunned.
Ah,
It'll
no.
explode, but I don't think it was.
Little baby.
Oh, he's
gonna
in
be-
trouble here. This could be trouble. The surrounded T-Bird.
Yep.
Nope.
Yeah.
Leak.
12 here. And Tom is holding on with the static.
Ooh.
Ooh, here calls it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't have any SS there. So what is
2-1
it?
for
2-1 Tom
PaCTom.
now?
2-1
Yeah.
Tom. Sounds familiar.
I do like the way Paris playing though. Like he's just going full aggressive early game.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, he really got burned by the passive there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think the calls were good, but
Yeah.
Got unlucky.
you know, if you're going to do an effective send, you have to start it before the next round starts. So a lot, you do have to, you know, consider a lot of it is luck in that sense.
Yeah, I think pre-10, like you almost have to send that way, and you can't really.
Yeah, you can't hold on to that much gas.
Yeah.
If you do, your send's just not going to be big enough to make a significant difference.
He got unlucky on 5. He got soul.
Post
Then
10, you're in kind of a
and he
better
got
position.
elemental. Oh.
And
Games are
we
like
get
that.
Deucer opener.
Juicy time. Yay. The best time ever.
All right, I'm calling it right now. So Paris sending Mind Slug on 3. Just calling it.
Oh,
Based on what he's been doing the last couple games, I think he's going aggression here.
Yeah, so it is 2-1. So if Tom wins this game, then he wins, I guess, the whole tournament. And if Tara wins, then they have to do one more. This is not a vanilla matchup. I mean, they're just going to go at it.
Mm.
I mean, I think this is what you want to see, though. I mean,
Oh,
just
yeah.
the way I feel like we're watching the NBA Finals here, where it's always going best of 7 in that 7th game.
You say the NBA is a little rigged. Play more and get more money.
Gotta get
But,
that, gotta get that TV money.
oh yeah. And now they're probably open to it more since they haven't been really playing because of COVID.
Yeah. Why watch NBA when you can watch Squadron TD tournaments?
Oh yeah.
See, they get the shadow follow up. Double spitter from Para, and Tom goes with the fire archer. Interesting.
I like it.
He did that yesterday, actually.
So what's
I like it.
what's
It's
the
good.
reason behind that one? I usually don't make that play.
Fire
Just in
damage.
case they decide to send.
It is fire damage.
Real good for 5
Nice.
with that.
Just
I don't know
like
if you want to call it AOE, but it splits and
yeah, like those small
does
splash.
the DOT, yeah, damage over time.
Yeah, he did that yesterday in one of our games, and I was just like, with my 2 spiders, I'm like, damn, I'm super vanilla here.
See if we see the residual effect in the pub games later today. Everybody's gonna be building fire archers and obliterators and
And Parrot had to have noticed how much faster that kill time was. I'm sure he has a general idea of what PaCTom opened with.
Yeah.
Man. That's a lot of
So the protons PaCTom.
that's a lot of proton.
is he thinking send on 3 maybe here? And he's just putting up the defense for the fire
Send a
archer.
slug.
Oh, Tom with the slug. So I was wrong. Tom sends a slug instead of Para.
Oh, this might.
See how
So
it
we get
does
some good
here.
procs.
They don't get around. You should.
Yeah, you
The
send top
static
spitters.
though. Push
Yeah,
the
static.
deucer. Push him
That's
around.
fine.
Show him who's boss.
Getting that static or the deucer against the wall though gets less surface area on him.
Oh.
Yeah, just with the spitters. That's actually doing him a favor instead. Pushing it the wrong way. Going up
Yeah.
the cliff.
Yeah, if a few more would have surrounded the spitters, I think that goes differently.
Yeah. It's fine. That was nice to watch. I like it when units push other units around. What do you think? Is this a 20 game? We haven't seen 20 games.
What?
I don't
I've
know.
seen a few 20 games.
I mean, they're pretty strong early, but I don't think. I mean, we haven't seen Ancient come out. That's usually a pretty big indicator of going long games.
Seen some 20. Haven't seen 8 games.
Two. In the entire tournament, did any game went to 20 after 20? I don't.
Maybe they had more energy the last time they played each other. I'm like, sure, let's go to 28, no problem.
It's like Kara's got the slight gas advantage early. Which you typically see from him. I feel like they both feel like they're pretty safe for a couple rounds.
Ancient.
And speak of the devil, now we're going 20. You're welcome.
Yeah. They were planning to send on 7 until this baby came.
Man, Dunn just has that sixth sense.
Yeah, apparently we just wanted to see a game go 28.
Yes. Reservers.
What? No.
What?
Preserver.
Reserver round. Reserver round, not preservers from.
Yeah.
Is your dog agree?
Yes, that's a good video. You have to agree with me. Right.
Yeah, Celestial. So I think they didn't plan on sending on 7 because they would have gotten screwed there. Yeah, I'm probably just infusing here. I mean, their armies are so strong for pretty much through 10.
Yes. 10 more rounds of stuff so they can be safe for 20 and 28.
Looks like Tom passed on the Resonator, but he's got a ton of DPS.
Well, I actually asked him this yesterday. I asked him if get Mag or Sentinels early, and Kara said Sentinels first and later you get Mags. But he would prioritize Sentinels first. But then he lied to me because now he got a Magnetosphere.
I think his reasoning, just based on like looking at his army, is he's so weak up front that he. I mean, you look at the positioning of the Resonator, and he's got that up front to tank. So I think that was his reasoning over the amount of Sentinels that you typically would go.
It's fine. I feel like this series, these 2 series, just
Ooh, there's a big play.
Gravelance. Yeah. Anyways, I think the series has been a ploy to dig at me. Teeters, Aquas, lying about Magneto.
Gravelance is so behind.
Looks like Kara went with the Roach Sun there, getting some intel on Tom, so if that pays off for him.
No, Nuga recently did this. One of his 1v1 with Tom. He got like a Gravelance on like round 1 or something. Was able to hold the whole time.
Got that mineral hack me and Rob were talking about yesterday. Round 1 Gravelance, or round 1 Thor.
Yeah.
I think I played a game against Nuga a few weeks ago where I sent a a roach and he had a grav lance, but he had it in a really weird position and completely missed it.
Yeah.
So Para grabs the second resonator. Interesting. Tom grabs his resonator.
There's a big sun coming over here. From
Mhm.
Tom.
9.
But he doesn't know about the grav lance. It just melts the cows. He's just
Yeah.
gonna wonder, like, what the hell do you have?
See if he follows it up with a roach. Let's see. It's like Tom's just sending lings.
Yeah. See, Tom's just like, I don't know. Let's look at his APM. His APM's not that high because I'm pretty sure he's thinking. Usually I expect like average of 400, but now he was like 100. What the fuck is he doing? Damn.
What does he does?
Damn.
Let's see.
I hope Tom gets out of scout before his next send.
He's definitely thinking it. Yesterday, I probably sent more observers out than I ever have my whole Squadron career.
Soul again. Let's see if Blue Man Group comes out.
Nope.
Nope. Not
No.
gonna-
Don't do
Linear.
it. Pow pows for everybody.
I don't know. Parrot. No.
I feel like
Yeah.
Soul on 11 or 12 is like the worst.
Mm-hmm.
5
Just gonna
to 6 with his grab lance.
Yeah.
Peregrine send. Tom looks like he's opting to SS.
With the fight.
And there's a roach from Tom.
Yeah.
I'm gonna, let's see.
Also be sure it's the grave lance.
Oh, I can't watch from his perspective. I wanted to see if his vision picks up the lance. It should, with
It
the
should.
position it's in.
Yeah, you're just gonna see the first beams. Guess it depends on how fast you're looking. And kills it fast.
Yeah, he definitely picks that up.
Yeah.
Now he's probably wondering, I'm playing against him.
PaCTom is leaking.
Yeah. Little though. Shadow really helped.
Yeah.
That was like what? 1 brood, 2 colossus?
One Colossus, one Brood, I think.
I thought it was 2.
Oh, no, I'm confused. I think I only saw one, but
Maybe he stopped. Did you guys catch that?
I did not.
Sorry, I was minimized for a second. I figured we were going 28, so I could skip around.
Ah, okay. You do you.
Trying to do a fantasy football draft at the same time. Priorities.
PaCTom
He's
is
sending up
sending
more.
him for- I know, he's upping now.
Hera's gonna send.
PaCTom up.
Hera is gonna send.
Yep, but PaCTom went SS.
Yeah.
Right. So Banshee out. Looks like Tom's in the scout.
Nature.
Nature.
Yeah, the
So he's getting both, so he's not going to have the slow.
So Tom's not putting the yig on the hat, which is interesting.
He wants to protect
Oh.
the adapt.
Yeah, I don't know if he felt like the last game it didn't help him as much. Wait, I think he did win that game though, didn't he? That he did the hat on the
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he won that game on 20.
Does it Cupid?
Let's see how this one goes.
Everything's off his damage dealer still. I think Tom might be okay here.
Yeah.
Cupid is doing a lot of damage.
That Banshee's still alive though.
Now the Banshee's still doing work, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave.
Nope. So week 13.
But
I mean,
it's
14 is just so good to send on always. It almost doesn't even matter what the passive is or anything.
Yeah. Man, the splash damage that Banshee does is insane. That was
Yeah.
looking really well for him.
yeah, at first, and then that Banshee was like, ooh, fresh meat. Yeah, he'll be fine though.
Yeah, that's in the SF.
But decent. River.
Tom's got slight SS advantage, but Para seems always to have the gas advantage. I don't think there's been many games where Tom has been ahead of him on gas, but
Here he has third speed.
Yep. And he is
Alright.
sending.
must have liked what he saw.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that does give him the advantage, though. I mean, if you go heavy gas like that, then you almost have to send big before 20 and just keep pumping it out.
Losses.
Oh, I see. Nuka spit knowledge in the chat. Apparently, if a roach doesn't see the unit, it won't detect the lasers shooting from a grav lance. So it actually has to have vision of the grav lance itself to see the lasers.
I don't know about that, like, because I feel like I've sent roaches before, and you see the laser attacking. But I mean, maybe I don't know.
It could have maybe on the outskirt of the vision, or maybe like the
lance had moved forward just enough to be like in the picture or something.
Yeah, or the radius could be like just a smidge wider than what's actually visible. That detects whether or not to show. I'll have to test it out though. That's interesting.
That is a beautiful hold. What
yeah,
the
nice,
hell?
nice.
Tactical.
That was beautiful.
Beautiful. Auto out again, Tom, with the lance.
Still no hat.
He has enough for it, but he looks like he's getting the satellite instead.
Yeah. 20. They're planning on 20. Yeah.
No,
Oh, he sold the lance.
interesting.
What?
I mean, I wonder, like, do you throw a hat on the Tree of Knowledge too? I guess not. So he wants to go 3 satellites.
It was funny yesterday because it reminds me about one of the games, probably against you, Maeve. I think when you guys sent on us hard, like on a really early wave before 10, we're just like, okay, we go 20.
Yeah, you looked hard. We went to 20 and we lost.
Oh yeah.
PaCTom hold.
I leaked all 3 bosses.
Yeah, but PaCTom hold 20.
Yeah. So funny. But yeah, probably doesn't want that. Not for 19, because I don't think... He's thinking Para's not gonna go 19, so there's no point of getting the Grav Lance. Might as well just prepare for 20.
So Tom again does have the SS advantage.
Slightly, but I mean, Para. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say Para's super far ahead on gas, but looks like Tom just caught back up. Slight income advantage, but I don't think enough really to make too big a difference.
Yeah, Para's doing SS now too. So yeah, not sending here.
For 20.
Both players on the same page.
We might get your wish. This might go 28.
Yes.
They are preparing, so it's like Tom picks up Swarm Host. As does Para. It's like he's getting 2.
Baby throwers.
They need to.
We haven't seen baby throwers all series.
Yeah.
He has more infuse.
It's coming out. Para with this Dark Templar.
Opting for our sense. PaCTom is the standard stand.
Kind of weird, but I wonder how much having this Fire Archer is gonna actually help on Twirl. I guess Para has one too, but that extra damage from all sources, I think, really adds up.
Yeah.
Is that stack or is that just a 5%?
It doesn't say. I don't think it would stack though. Yeah, 5% when you have this many towers. It's a lot of extra damage.
Be close, man.
Ooh.
Para's got the value over Tom.
So it's 1 down. Oh.
2 down for Para.
2 down for Para.
Yeah, he's open. But PaCTom is in.
That other fatty is just not down. Para holds all 3.
Yeah.
It's like the early gas advantage helped him out there.
Does he have enough to hold
The
the
value
gas?
too. It's like a
Yep.
500 value difference.
And we're passing 20.
Almost another gas for GGG. He won't need it though.
Get it. Let's go.
Yeah.
28. Actually, 24 is going to be deadly here.
24, yeah. 24.
Ancient comes out.
Yeah, Para, I think, is just looking to max here as fast as possible, sending on some Quill Goers.
That is Cryptor.
So I don't see a lot of like 1v1s go past 20. What's the SS play here? Are you still SSing?
You're trying to get
Income.
income as much as you can. And as you can see, you see the difference between what Para has and what Tom has. Insane.
So are they just passing on infusions then and just trying to eco
Yeah,
send?
Echo send and send on 24 and 38.
Yeah, I think it's assumed if you leak anyway past 20 that it's game at that point.
Yeah.
Right.
Because at that point, you're not going to focus on.
Yeah, even if your
SS.
SS would hold.
Not a great one.
Oh, well, it looks like Para he just picked up an infusion there. So I don't know if he's like slow playing it, just in anticipation.
Yeah.
Just trying to be safe and so it looks like he grabbed a couple infusions there.
He sent an observer.
Interesting though, because even if you see what he has, I mean, well, I guess maybe he sent it so he can figure out what he wants to send on 24.
24, yeah.
But you're definitely sending on 24.
Yeah. So nice.
And I guess I was lying because Tom is upping. It was Para.
I don't get it while you're upping. You need the most income.
Yeah. I'm not going to question their judgments.
Yeah.
They're much better players than I am, but I agree with Maeve. I would think that you would want to, if anything, eco send or save for a bomb.
Get income. Yeah. 724.
I mean, maybe they're just playing it safe because like this could be the decider. And
yeah, I guess if they're both planning it, or if they think they're both going to leak 24 or something, and it might come down to SS. That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I'm gonna take note. Got some suns coming out.
So Tom had more save, and he
Yeah.
also actually has more gas right now than Para does. So he'll be getting a bigger sun. But Para does have 1,000 army value on him.
Yep.
So I don't think the extra suns can make up for that quite.
Yeah.
2 doors. Okay.
It's got that Dark Templar hugging the Thor back there. I see you.
I think Craxy was the one that says he's obsessed with elders and matriarchs. Get to see 2 elders.
Yeah, they need damage for this wave.
Such a big difference in value, though. That tree's getting him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's game here.
Yeah, but Parasite. No, he's not weak. You see Wicks? Yeah, he's holding it.
He's holding it. Swarm hosts are just
in the
still there.
Yeah, GG.
Tom, so you can out micro it here.
Yeah, to main.
One more stomp. Nope. Okay.
Woo!
Of course, the very last game.
Yeah.
This is it. All the marbles.
I'm going to 31.
Stop it.
I guess he's allowed to go to the toilet. Damn. Yeah, so
Okay,
far.
Nice game.
Okay. Five games in. The thing is, this is. I mean, I think we could easily do 10 games in pubs because it's kind of mindless sometimes, but this requires a lot of thinking.
Yeah, pubs. I mean, it can be relaxing, but 1v1 is completely different.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to be focused all the time.
Yeah, I'm not gonna pretend like I know. I usually get 2-0'd, so it's over after that.
Probably check Reddit in between.
Yeah.
Run to the kitchen between rounds.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there was somebody that we used to play with who used to cook his meals, have his dinners, and wash dishes in the middle of the game, and he would be the first person to max out. He's like, no problem.
It sounds like Juan. Every time I play with him, he's going back and forth between the kitchen, hopping over the couch.
Yeah.
He's always eating. At least I think so.
He's always gassing.
Yeah.
I cannot keep up with that guy ever.
He's always got 1,000 before 10. Some way.
Interesting stuff. Last game. Are you guys excited? I should tell them good luck, have fun. They're not going to respond to me, but that's okay.
No. That's about it.
Maybe he feels bad for building a teeter.
Okay, Parasite's ready.
Okie dokie.
This is it, folks.
Oh, wait, who was where before? Ah.
See, what haven't we seen on round one? I don't think we've seen Auto, right? Auto round one.
Yeah.
No auto.
Yeah, no auto yet.
Maybe Shadow.
Yeah, no shadow either. Auto and shadow are the only ones that didn't come out on wave one.
Nobody wants that. I want to see poof poofs. That's fun. I didn't really see it much yesterday. Ancient.
Ancient again.
Oh,
Yay, we're going to 28.
28.
and there's the APM from PaCTom.
Oh, it's there. Oh, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, we actually had a lot of fun yesterday in the tournament. We were listening to the Devil's music, and he was like, yes, yell at me. And then for some reason, like, we just played so much better. Curious to know what the follow-up is.
Beast. Here it comes. Oh,
Nature. Oof. Okay, I'll go one. That's the cell one. That's
Up into Paris Minerals.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Oh, what the hell? All of a sudden he has gas. What? I didn't even see the loading thing. Workers.
Yeah, I didn't either. That was weird.
it took a bit longer than come to get it.
Gassing. Feeling safe. Another... No, there's not enough for a Nuga Gravlance here.
sell everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
Go with the battery in the hat. So Tom's playing it pretty safe here. He grabs triple Terminator.
I wonder what their play is, because this is literally the last match. Are they gonna... Para gonna be up to no good here? Or
Yeah.
is he just gonna play it super safe?
Yeah, I think they're gonna play safe.
And then is Tom just saying, like, I want to be over this game already so I can go to sleep?
It's too early for him.
No. He goes to sleep super early.
It's 9 o'clock? Okay, 10 for him.
Guessing Pee-wees are coming out. Yep, so it looks like pair with the Pee-wee. Tom gets the captain.
Never skips the Pee-wee.
He's the veteran upgrade.
Para Pee-wee.
Yeah,
He's got a
never
plan. He's
skipped.
going heavy gas. He's like, I got this through 5, so... What's the earliest send? Maybe... Could we see something on 6 here? Would you send on 6? I'd be thinking 6.
Yeah, Thunderbirds are the only one so far.
Maybe. You don't know what they have, because...
I mean, if you assume he has the Terminators, if he's in a pinch and there's nothing good for a 6, the pulverizers are always an option. I think it would be a risky send.
Mhm.
But without pulverizers, I think it would be very good.
I think now that Shadow comes out, I don't know.
Mm.
you probably assume they're
Or not
going
doing.
Dark Mage with T-Bird, and that just is like stupid DPS.
Could be 8.
One thing I noticed with me and Dunn is we're really good at talking ourselves out of sends, and then we get sent the same way in League and die. Like, okay, I guess it wasn't that bad.
Hey, as long as you guys are thinking positively, that's good. Yeah, it's a pretty good call. We should have done it.
That is true. I think we did that at least 3 games yesterday.
Just go with your gut next time.
Too many Chiefs, not enough Indians.
Not seeing anything here. Far so good.
Yeah, it's strong over. Pick up Ancient again. I mean, it's gonna be hard to send before 10 with this build. Dark Mage, T-Birds, Ancient. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm probably thinking 11 at this point.
No.
Yeah, definitely not Celestial.
Nope.
10's on the table.
14.
Yeah.
Yeah.
14 or 13.
It looks like they're
And
thinking
will
the
depend
same.
if you get out or not.
Identical. And why not for the last game? Just complete mirror match.
What's he doing? Okay, he's going.
Yeah. Super safe.
You can see like a little bit differences between the two players. Looks like Para does put a higher value early game tanks. He's got the veteran upgrade, the android upgrade. Tom's preparing for. I mean, earlier he was preparing for 10 with the Terminators and maybe even 8, but.
Roach. Not? Trying to see if he has. Well, he would definitely have the T-Birds because they came out round 2. You're not going to see Juicy Juicies. Fortunately.
No. Just the map. Yes, yeah.
See Magnetos maybe?
Bird.
Prismatic resonators, I mean. You're thinking.
Just nice.
Just late. Gonna get that money.
Ooh, pardon.
Interesting. Maybe he's thinking about a late game, you know.
Yeah.
That word
Warden?
could be huge if Para sends 13.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
I think just with how many times Ancient comes out, you know, each player is going to have 5 Sentinel double Resonator, so I mean, it's going to be tough to get through. Probably
Good hit,
see
got 2 stuns on.
13 or 14.
Easy hold for everybody. Good job, everybody.
Both players are virtually equal in every metric.
I was getting
Para
more
slightly
greedy.
ahead in gas.
Yeah.
Amy's favorite race is out, but I don't think we're going to see a teeter.
I have to tell you guys something funny.
Got you all giggly.
Huh?
I said it's got you all giggly.
Yeah. Actually, I'm thinking like maybe after spending time with me today talking about race and discrimination, you guys are probably gonna unfriend me soon.
Disgusting, filthy player.
I know. Nasty.
Graveland.
There it is. Alright, 13's out. 14? No.
Where's the hat?
Allah.
No money for hats.
Tom hasn't been getting hats. Gravelances.
Yep, but
Kara doesn't have enough. Oh,
no, it's
wants the
selling.
hat.
Hat is important. Yeah, they're going 13.
Seen this follow up so many times so far. The nature after the Gravelands.
It looks like Para abandoned his hopes of
Ooh.
14 with that. Tom, though, looks like he's still considering.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep, dogs agree.
Yeah. Good son, Tom.
Might have to mute my mic.
There it is.
Yeah, so.
The bad part is, when you're sending on 14 and you have Gravelances before, it just clears it out so fast you don't have time to save up more to make your send bigger.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That's why if you kill your waves fast, doesn't matter how much income, how much echo you have, you can spend it.
Thing could have been a lot bigger, but Gravelance day. Tree of Time though. Ooh. Gonna beat up that Gravelands. Pet. Ooh. Bam. Here's it.
Nice.
Oh my god, look at that shield. It ended up having 1800 shield. Just from shooting straight. There's a gas advantage here.
Like I'm a bit with the gas advantage, yeah. Set only went speed.
They're just upping.
Yeah. Reciprocity. Yeah, I agree.
We actually have 6 casters instead of 1.
Something a roach. Building one. Built an Iggy. Sarah's not building an Iggy.
Yeah.
Is he? Where'd
No,
No.
he didn't.
He moved it a little bit. It's like he wants to, but he's probably thinking. Yeah.
Too late now.
Not seeing 17 then.
Ooh.
19 is out of the question. They're going 20 just because of the Tree of Time. grab land. At least that's
Yeah,
what
it's
I
a lot of
think.
extra shots it gets off.
Yeah.
Mm, 20 it is.
But this build is looking really nice.
They'll hold 20, I think. At least PaCTom looks good for 20.
And we got some fluxes out. We're gonna see some dark probes on 20. See who blinds who first.
Yeah,
Gas
PaCTom.
advantage.
Ready for 20.
Oh yeah. Got the solar villains out. Will we see some what are those things called? The auto stuff.
Satellites.
Satellites, yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Brain fart.
Yeah.
Power
Oh my
mortal.
God.
Trying to get some income out. Ooh la la.
Not a lot of souls so far.
Spitter? Satellite? And no. We're gonna get
Yeah. You know Paris feeling good about 10 if he's throwing an eco send out here.
Yeah, 20.
Or 20, sorry.
I think PaCTom is a
Yeah, I
better
mean they've kind of
20
got
than
everything that they need. He's got a couple soul villains, Swarm Host, Meridian.
this would be
Not that
good. They have pretty nice stuff for 20.
yeah. This is gonna pass 20.
I think he will. Sending. Alright. Right. So he has his Dark Templar out, 2 Dark Probes, 1 High Templar. Tom's getting the Broodlord, High Templar, and Goalie. No Dark Probes though. And Nuga, I know, was confused about that the first time around. Oof. Seeing baby throwers. That.
Only one from Tom. Para has 2. Para also has an extra soul of villains.
Tom still has. Okay, there it is. Stuff now.
Yeah, I still think Tom will be okay here.
Has more value. Tom has more value.
more.
So 1 down from Parasite.
Yeah, they both hold.
Tom did not get a good split there. The AI did not look like it worked in his favor.
Who's gonna get it?
Ooh, I thought you would.
This is
Yeah.
game here.
Yeah.
Very
But
play.
with that build, I thought you would hold easy.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, Parasite takes it.
I was looking at Para. I didn't get to look at Tom.
Yes, Sam.
Tom looked like he should have been fine.
Yeah.
I think he got some bad AI there or something.
Let's rewind that.
Para takes it though.
Maybe the Sands.
The Dark Templar coming out on top.
Yeah.
Let's see what kind of advantages did he have there. So I mean, he went with how many soul villains? He had 3, I see. 3 compared to Tom's 1.
Tom had 1 extra Starry, 1 less solo villains, 1 less swarm host, but that's about it.
Yeah. Wow.
So I'm wondering how big of a difference those dark probes made, because his warden wouldn't have stunned.
Yeah, I think that made a difference. The Sands. Yeah.
Either way, hell of a game.
I'm surprised it was that big of a difference though. Wow.
Yeah. So congratulations to Para. Very well played from Tom.
Yeah, both sides played great. Those were awesome games.
Yeah, amazing. Thank you guys for joining me.
Anytime.
So Yes. So I hope everyone enjoyed watching. Thanks for sticking around for so long.
All right, ice cream time for us.
For sure.
Bye.
Adios.